I need to double check this. Double check this. Double check Hello? This. Double check Hello? This. Hello? 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 Alright. So the lag looks fine. Bro, I'm looking myself. I'd look at myself. That is kind of meta. So I am just gonna ensure everything is set up before I actually start off with this. Oh my god. This is like so minimal resources. The sky's gonna show up by the door in a sec. Oh god. Alright, so let's put
I know who I am. The moonlight lake told me this.
gonna make sure that the audio is okay. Let's just make sure I got everything. I need to check, make sure that. Alright, we're good. Bro, that's so meta, I have to look myself. I'm assuming the chat is working, because it worked last time. Let me move this out. She said you feel me, I don't get it. The song is fire. Alright. Let's make the tweet, I guess. I don't like to tweet our dog, but here we go. I'm making. Oh wait, there's an option for this on Twitch. Let's see. This is the thing, dude. I don't remember. I haven't been like using this for like over 4 months, right? It's like wild. Where the fuck? Ah, fuck it. I will find about. Making material with Melty Blood. Yep, that it. Melty Blood. Tier list. Might take a. Alright. Alright, sure. Let me just we're gonna keep smell of the game because song actually kind of fire. I actually do not like to shield my Twitch actually that much. Like whenever I stream, I don't usually post it on my social media. So that's kind of weird on me. All right, so but we're gonna get started anyway. Let me just move this out. All right, so I hope everyone can see everything. I hope. Hello. Hello. Oh, thank you for the quick follow too. How you doing? Uh, Making sure everything is fine. Audio, everything. But I'm not in my desktop. My desktop is dead for the time being. So this is my laptop, and I never really streamed on my laptop. As you can see, like some of my functions, like the currently playing song, are not functioning right now. I was too lazy to set it up correctly, so I just wanted to do this, and my laptop should be suffice for this. I don't think it's gonna explode. But since everything is okay, just gonna get started. So, well, hello people watching. Of course, I'm ScrawtVermillion, multiplayer, love Melty, and I made my last tier list like 2 years ago, 2017, and my opinion has changed quite a bit. I thought it was not a bad list. It was a list with like all the characters in the game, like 93 characters, and it was organized by moon. It wasn't organized by like character strength. It was very weird. Oh man, that's my boy Soap, man. Thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, I wanted to make the window a bit better for this, but we're running poverty here, man. Fuck that. We're running poverty. Anyway, so let's get started. What we're gonna do here, So I was thinking, I've been really thinking if I should replicate the last format. So last format was like top tier C moon, top tier F moon, top tier half moon, and inside the tiers they were organized, but they were not organized. Like top top tier C moon didn't compare with top tier F moon. It was very weird. It was very whack. Like people got really confused about that. So I'm gonna make it a little bit simple. Yeah. Oh my god, yo, dog. Man, this the chat is so poverty. It's like it's overlapping and shit. Gotta make it smaller, man. See, it's bottom five. You'd be surprised, man. The character's problematic. H Kohama. Okay. Let's get to it. So what I'm gonna do is this is top tier, like god tier. So these are characters that are actually just straight up problematic. You feel me? Like these characters are messed up. These characters are definitely like the top, and they are gonna be organized. So we're gonna organize top and high tier as much as I can. All right, bro. This Guilty Gear song kind of hidden different. I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm gonna hit you all with the Tsukihime typing online. Yo, I like this one for the song. All right, so best character in the game. We're gonna start off hot. You know who I am. So see Kohaku. Gonna go top tier. Best character in the game. I'm gonna. Y'all can fight with me on this. I will fight. So my reasoning is the character has so many messed up things. Like so strong. Best 2 in the game. 4 frame low. It's very big. Very, very good neutral overall. Very good neutral. Unreactable mix-up. We got those for days. She has different types of mix-up because she has the left-right unreactable, and then she has the plant setups, which are pretty good. They're all kind of rogue. Why is she better than Zero Efime? She is better because I think she has a better matchup spread. So Efime has some actually random matchups that she doesn't like to play. Uh, First of all, Roa. Yeah, like yeah, that's kind of it. It's like Zero messes Hime, Efryogi fights Hime. Like she's kind of weird. Like she controls so much of the screen, but she's also so fragile. The second she makes a mistake. While Kohaku, I think is easier plan to execute. She plays the mid game range so well that it doesn't really matter. She can play like any range completely fine, and she has a tool for everything. So that's why I think she's best character. The only thing she doesn't have that's a weakness is that she doesn't have a DP. But she has one of the best hits in the game. She has the best 2 in the game. She has access to EX guards. So good EX guards into Abare are like mad strong, honestly. She also has a pretty good bunker, actually. I don't know why. It feels so natural to land. I don't know if it's anything special about it. I was looking at the Clash box. It's pretty standard. But I don't know. It feels like it just works sometimes. So I'm gonna go with that. I understand it's a hot take. No, you think so? I mean, the thing is that I feel she can play mind games on defense without needing a DP. Yo, Lancelot, man, thank you for the follow, man. Actually, can you guys read the chat, Ryan? Like everything looks kind of small here. Like I said, this is the poverty laptop setup, so we're running mad poverty. But she can actually play the mind games with Heat. There are OSs for it, but the thing is that if they OS, you get access to Shield. So the Shield OS, for those who don't know, it's a normal. You plink 5e and Shield. So if they heat, you get Shield, and you shield through their heat, right? Otherwise, you get 5e, and it's like if nothing happened. But the other part about this is that A normals can be shielded high or low. So it opens to a mind game in which if you meet it with an A normal and Kohaku shields, she gets her turn back. So it's interesting. And if they B button, there's also the fear of heating, right? Also, broken thing about Kohaku, she has an OS to beat heat. That's super free. It's 2A. It's 2A 2B, and 2B will clash with heat, 100%. That thing is actually broken. I'm not even kidding. That thing is problematic. That thing is problematic. Yeah. I mean, Arcueid was definitely a good candidate for best character in the game. I do think we're gonna we can move on. Like you'll agree, I think you'll agree with what my thought process on Arcueid. But before Arcueid, there's the big debate, right? Siroa, Efhime, Siroa, Efhime, Siroa, Efhime. And me personally, man, look at all these fucking man. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna choose Roa over Hime. So this character, there was of course the debate with Red Blade, of course, baiting, like, oh, this character has only mids. How do I open you up, lol? Like, that's Scrubso, man. Thank you for the follow, man. We're gonna be here for a while. Your Puris in was the side, to be fair. Let me put it this far. I see you, Sikanto. That's my voice, Sikanto. Yo, let me move. Like, my roommate is gonna pop out of that door at some point. And he's gonna talk mad shit, right? No, no, I think Arcueid is just a little spoiler. I think she's top four. So before that, my reasoning for Zero over Efime is that Roa invalidates more characters, straight up. He has plus frames for days. He has good chip damage. Orbs air unblockable plus 27. Actually ridiculous. Do mad chip. Mad meter is very like such a strong neutral tool. It's like if you're full screen, you're winning. If you have like the way Roa plays is that he gets the first hit and he does whatever he wants. If he wants to go in, he can go in. If he wants to play lame, you have to play his game. Like it doesn't matter what you do. It feels like he's always at an advantage. Of course, he has the no normals meme, which we're gonna be 100. We're gonna be 100 real here. Like we always laugh and like the community always has some memes, but Ro actually has good normals. JB is actually mad underrated in my opinion. Mad, mad, mad underrated. That button is actually so good. It's very good when you're coming from below. To be honest, like if the opponent's here and Ro's here, right? You go, woo! We jump B, cheap. Cheap straight up. 2360 air unblockable. 22C plus 3 with 0 charge, with 1 charge is plus 15 or something. Like, that character's it's not okay, man. Also, he has something cheap, first of all. Remember to drink water? I'm probably gonna refill this at some point, man. This is gonna take a while. But he actually can break cross protection with his orbs. Not quite, but it's kind of weird. So, whoever saw my match versus Moai at Sea Otaku, the controversial moment, right? Oh, of course. No, we'll see. We'll see about that. I have my reasonings. I think this is gonna be a very interesting discussion with y'all. So I'm keeping track of chat. I'm ready, y'all. So this is I think it's more not just for me, but like, oh, I'm a top player. This is my tier list. I like to discuss these things, to be honest. But yeah, I just feel like I don't know, Ra has so much to open you up. He has good mix with the orbs. So the orb themselves, like if he crosses you up, usually you have crosser protection, but the orb doesn't follow that rule or something. Like you have to block faster than you would think in Melty Blood. It's kind of crazy. Yo, this song though, song's fire. Sirua forces opponent to play his game. Exactly, exactly. You have to play the matchup. He breaks their exactly. He you have to play his game. You're not playing Melty Blood. You're fighting Sirua. Also, he has super good heat activation. Heat is so annoying with this character. He gets so much. Gets his life back. He sets 3 orbs and he starts charging up. Like if he happens to have life lead at that point in the game, it's pretty much over for a lot of characters with bad air movement. It is very underwhelming. The problem with Roa is that there are some characters can actually fight him. Yeah, he's kind of the other thing is he's kind of hard. Okay, something interesting about these top tiers is that they're not pick up and play. I think the most pick up and play character is Efime, and even then, I don't think she really teaches you Melty Blood at all. Like she plays her own game. She's very strong at it, but she doesn't really teach you the Melty fundamentals. Like you always see all these new like players struggle with Melty neutral, and like Hime doesn't play neutral like the other characters do. But moving on from Roa, hello Lancelot. Man, how are you doing? Man, so much people. I haven't looked at the viewer count, but thank you all for tuning in. Of course, when there's an F Roa, when there's a C Roa, there's an F Hime. So should I even go over her? Might as well. So she actually has anti-airs in Melty Blood. Melty Blood is known for not having many anti-airs. I think yeah, like Falco's not it's not like top tier material. She's like on the high. Well, she's gonna be on the top tier, but it's not the god tiers of the game. So F Hime, some of the best anti-airs in the game. 5B, 2C, 2C actually is like in my opinion is top 5 buttons in the game. Period. It's one of the best buttons ever. It's so broken. It covers like half the screen. It low profiles. It's an anti-air. It's crazy good. She has Geyser, of course. Geyser low, air unblockable, and she gets a full conversion from an OS like hit confirm. It's crazy good. Her other normals are not bad. Hime suffers from the problem that she has very low health. You have to play very clean with her. Her Abra is not good at all either. She has very slow normals in general. Yeah, Hime is definitely. The thing about Hime, she was a boss character from what I understand. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll see about Falco. I think she's a solid enough character. She's very good, but yeah, Hime is problematic. Her mix-up is very good. I think that's something that we don't go over that much, to be honest. She's a set play character. She's a set play character that also one of the best zoners in the game. Period. She has, of course, another arc drive that kills C and F Moon. Here's a fun note: it does not kill Half Moon. If you're a Half Moon character and you have 100 meter and another arc drives you, you do not lose that bar as Half Moon, but you lose it as C Moon and F Moon. So H Moon, yay, let's go. But yeah, outside of that, she has a very big DP. She has Pillar, which tracks you. It's super fast. It's crazy good for punish just anywhere on the screen, and she has Flight. Also, she has some instant overheads. Like mix-up wise, I think Fime is solid enough. She has above average mix. The fly mix-ups especially are very very hard to block. If you saw Climax of Night, you saw Ada. Yo, soul hopping, thank you, man. Yeah, if you saw Climax, you definitely saw Ada, and they actually like mad good with the character. H-Moon counter pick? Dude, I was thinking about that, to be honest. I was thinking maybe H-Sion might be better in that matchup because of ricochet shot and whatnot, but like, gotta stick to your gun, man. Quite literally gotta stick to your gun. But alright, now this is the mold, right? This is the Scrawt bread and butter, top tiers. Now let's start off. Oh my god, this song is fire. So, top 4 best rushdown character in the game by far. See Arcueid. Climax of Night winner, broke ass character all together. Broke ass character. She is the best rushdown character, hands down. And a lot of people discuss with me especially, because I'm the Sikohaku like picker here. So what's happening here is that Arcueid has pretty much every tool that every rushdown character would ever want. Good normals. 5A is godlike. It is so good. Yo, thank you so much for all these follow train. I appreciate it all. Man, I haven't streamed for like 4 months. I really want to pick up streaming again. But like I said, my desktop broke up, so I can't stream games. And my laptop would explode, man. Like, we're not trying that. We're not trying that tonight. We're not trying that. But yeah, so Arcueid has very good 5A, the best 2A in the game. That's top 3 normals right there. Arcueid 2B, you saw KFL do that versus me as an anti-air. That move is cheap as hell. It is so cheap. 5B, one of the best mix-ups in the game because partially charged 5B to 2B is a very good mix-up because her 5B is an overhead, fully charged and overhead, right? She has corner to corner, the big meme, 2A starter, corner to corner, 5K into unreactable mix-up. And we laugh about it, it's a meme, but it is true and it is a problem. It is a big problem. You're on the subway right now? Man, think about it as as a podcast. I think you could probably put it as audio only for a while. So, saving resources, man. I'm saving you your data. Right. So Arcueid, as you saw by KFL, she has unreactable mix-up, left, right. Mad strong, because it's also meterless. So other characters, for example, Shishion, my character, she has unreactable mix-up too, right? Of the whip. But the whip, you have to sacrifice damage or meter to get the Oki. So with her, you always have to manage your resources, like how many bullets do I have? Do I want the circuit break? Do I want the Oki? Do I want the damage? With Arcueid, you get all of them without even choosing. You always do your combo, you do your mix-up, you just go crazy. She also has the best DP in the game, defensive-wise, which is a 2-2 motion, 2-2B. It's a 2-2 DP, fully invul, that she can combo for 3k using EX Ring. And that's problematic because she can put you in the corner of a DP. Like she wakes up, 2-2 DP, 3k, put you in the corner, short turnout, you're in the corner versus Arcueid. So, another problem she has is that she has the best third defense in the game. Third best defense modifier on a rushdown character. Like, what the hell, Kamone? Come on, man. Like, that's not okay. I don't think it's okay. I think it's problematic. It's definitely, you definitely feel it, especially with heat. So that's big problems to this character. So definitely, on paper, you might think and you will say like, why are you putting like Kohaku like best in the game in this case? The problem with Arcueid is that she actually has to play Melty Blood. So she actually has to play the game in which Zero and Hime control you forever, and Kohaku can put you in problematic situations that are DP safe, actually. So it doesn't really matter in those cases where you have a DP. Also, she struggles versus Nero. It's another important character to, like you don't really want to have a bad time versus. But yeah, so that's my view on Arcueid. And I think this is the Trinity here. No, not Trinity, because there's this mofo right here. So this is the Holy Trinity, and this is the leftover that like had to be here because characters actually just stupid broke. So moving on, this is gonna be what I'm gonna call top tier. So these are characters who go above and beyond. They go above and beyond with your typical Melty Blood character. Maybe they are the better versions of their archetype. They're only separated by top tier. So right here, Kohaku, best mid-range character. Roa, problematic, doesn't play the game. Hime, problematic, doesn't play the game. Arcueid, best rushdown character. Okay? So yeah, I think if she had a lower defense modifier, and she didn't have a fucking 2-2 DP because your other Arcueid moves had the 2-2 motion, that is not a reversal. Like, it's not a reversal. That is cheap. Why does she get it? And we're gonna see, when we get to HR, we're gonna see, like, all the privileges that CR has that HR does not have. Yeah, so we're gonna open up this one with a character with, we all know it's a problem. Man, we have to scroll. Look at all these characters. Man, fuck. So, F. Yakiha. Oh my god, this character. So, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is a tough one because I am struggling. No, the tall man. I have the tall playlist playing, man. So we gotta get there. Yeah. So I'm struggling between F Yakiha and Nero in this position. I do agree. F Yakiha has a problem. I think like super. Let's say hypothetical play, like best level play. Like there was one Japanese player, only one Japanese player I've seen in tournament who actually played the character. What I would say to potential. Forgot their name sadly. But this character can actually just end your life from a mistake. Like you could be winning the whole round and you just get touched and like wow, you're dead. It's over. As you all know, she's the only character with a very viable infinite. It's not like I wouldn't say something to go for every time because I think if you do like a couple loops, like 2 or 3 loops, and then you do a confirmed, you do like 7 or 8k, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like you're too touching people, to be honest. So also she can be played as I would call it the NA way, which is ABC BC BC special and does 5k. Yeah, I think the her pressure is very good with the pit loop pressure. I think it's scarier than the infinite itself. But yeah, she has very good mix too. She's very fast, like two air dashes, very good normals. JB is a crime against humanity. 4C, 4C, the little like swipe attack thing. That thing is frame 9, if I recall correctly. It might be faster because it's F Moon. I know it's like frame 9 on like C Moon or something. But it's like super mad fast. That 4C is a fucking mistake. That button is cheap. Like EX guards, very good EX guards into 4C. It is so problematic. Oh man, no hard bread. I agree, no hard bread. Only fresh bread allowed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the fam here. Man, alright, so character, very good normals. 5E, standing low, very good. 5A anti-air, pretty good. 2A, pretty good. It's just overall like solid normals. In general, I want to say. Also, he has access to Puffball. So, Puffball is. Oh my god, that's Arcueid's team from Tsukihime, type online. It's the good stuff. So, Puffball, I think it's like probably the best special in the game outside of Orbs. A geyser? Like, that move, I've never seen it lose. Puffball is just a pile of red hitboxes put together, and it does not lose. I've never seen it lose to anything. It trades with like DPs, it trades with like crazy things you would never think. And since it comes from below Vyakiha, if she's playing from above, it's really hard. It's really scary to air her when you're back from below. Because she's gonna puffball you and you're not gonna get her. Also, she has access to the 2-on-4 series in the air, which the other two Vyakihas do not have access to, and that helps her neutral a lot. I've seen Puffball love, but it was the worst Puffball ever. Yeah, she gets Sandori of a Puffball. Like, Koma has to get a command grab for that shit. Like, that is crazy, dog. That's crazy. And of course, you were saying her damage is insane. For their, so, like, you can play her, like I was saying, you can play her super basic. Like, let's say combo wise. This is something Goichi did with Arcueid. Goichi Arcueid, very, very strong. And he did just basic combos, nothing technical, and would just play the character offense. Like, if you know how to play your offense, and you just know how to get your reward, nothing fancy, just get a reward and run your game, I think you can win with Vyakiha like 100%. Like, you don't even need infinites, in my opinion. If you learn, of course, pit offense is super nasty. Like, chip wise, it is problematic as fuck. Let's be honest here. Kamone, I don't know what you're doing. Kamone, toshite. But yeah, I'm struggling here with Vyakiha and Nero because while Vyakiha is stronger in offense, Nero is just one of those characters that feels like controls everything. It's one of the characters that do not play the game, but lose. He doesn't get the top tier privilege because his defensive options actually feel like worth shit, to be honest. Like, very good Neros will get out of the corner, but it will cost them, and some other Neros will just die. So, as I've been teasing, it's between Vyakiha and Nero, but which Nero, right? So this is when we begin. So this is the dynamic I want to say for this tier list. So you see how there are characters who have like crescent, full, half, and then just a character. For characters that, alright, first of all, my boys you can't of course hit to follow. For characters like Nero and Power CL especially, that have very good moons, that feel kind of the same. You usually use it for matchups. I'm just gonna put this character once. So for example, half moon here, we're gonna go back to half. If you see the character more than once, it means that this one covers for 2 moons and the other one covers for the other moon, if that makes any sense. Alright? It probably makes a bit more sense in a little bit. So yeah, Nero D tier. So Crescent and Full Moon Nero, go here. Why both together? Alright? Why it easier? Because they complement each other. They complement each other in like almost every matchup. There are matchups that F doesn't like, C gets it better because of heat. There are matchups that C doesn't like. Maybe the goo on the floor is better. Maybe the normals are better. 5B from F Nero is pretty good. So The gist of Nero is that he is a character about summons, right? He has negative edge. He has things that come with proximity. He has things that track the opponent. I personally prefer C myself. I think C is just it feels more interesting. It feels like he has a bit, just a bit more spice for me. He has access to Alligator, which Alligator arguably I think arguably is like the best hunter in the game if used correctly. So the Alligator's 5C charge. That move does not have a hurt box. That thing does not have a hurt box. Let's put it straight up. The Alligator is like here, like 90% of the character, and then the little edge is the hurt box on Neuro. That thing is insane, and he's like he's best starter too. He gets like 4K free, 4K free of an anti-air. It's not score any spot. Man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, like such a good character. He's also one of the characters that he can make a summon, and if you hit him off the summon still comes to you. So you have to drop your combo early. And if the Neuro is aware, he can actually scramble with you. Like one of the things I hate the most is scrambling versus Neuro. I don't like it because Neuro players usually have more knowledge than me in this situation, so they probably looking for like my basic option is just jumping out of the snake, and then they can like air throw me or like 2C me or anything. It's super annoying. So yeah, F Nero also has super good pressure, right? So 6C, it's like plus on block. Like 6C and Crow, it's plus on block. It's crazy good. His stick throw game is sick. His Oki Seme game is out of this world. He makes you just sit down and block. After you like he invalidates 99% of the options in the game of like after his air throw. So you actually have to play his game on offense. He's very slow to get started, I feel. Like he doesn't particularly care if he gets the hit most of the time. Usually he's just fine playing scrambles with you with summons and whatnot. Yo, man, thank you for the follow, waifu. Waifu 39? Got 39 waifus, what's up here? You can zero the last hit of yeah. Yeah. You can shield the last hit of the Nero 5C. Outside of that, it's unshieldable. That costed me at Heaven or Hell 2017. Let's not talk about that. Reminder to Ruin Water. I gotta make this like I have like I have a contract here with water. I gotta shield water. Man, water be saving me. But yeah, Nero is such a good character. It makes a lot of characters just not be comfortable playing the game. It's kind of like a Zero situation, but I want to say on a smaller scale. Because he doesn't just invalidate you straight up. You can play the game, but you have to play his game. If that makes any sense. But yeah, his defense, second best defense modifier in the game. So that makes his heat value so much. If he heats with a lot of red health, oh my god, you have to work for it all over again. So he's here. I'm gonna go right now with this, but I might change it. I'm not sure yet. I just feel Nero's defense. He has big defense modifier, but he doesn't have good ways of fighting in the corner. If he gets put in the corner, he has to take a risk. Usually he's normal. Most of them are very slow. They do have good reach, but they're very slow. And his teleport at high level is a no-go. You will die. You will die. Man, this song be making me sleep. Alright, best song it ever made, by the way. It's Ciel theme. No, I have this thing as my alarm, by the way. But yeah, I just feel like Nero just fights a lot in the corner. Like struggles a lot when he gets put in the corner. When the plan doesn't go well, it goes very bad. You could argue it's the same with Vyakuha, right? But I feel she has good aura in general. Like if she sees a gap, well spaced 4C just gives you the turn straight up. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. No, if you do that, you will die. Trust, like it's not good. The teleport is definitely a meme, and it's something you have to get used to not use. Put me as Game Zero. Yo, is that my boy Game Master David, the legend himself? How you doing, man? All right, so I think we spent a lot of time on Nero. So now let's just. I think this is like coming pretty obvious right now for like whoever knows me. So I'm gonna go with Seifuku. look at all these Akihas, man. What the hell? So see Seifuku. I think this character is premier tournament character, and I will tell you why. I will tell you why. She's so easy to play. I saw a discussion a little bit ago about like, oh, these characters, I've never seen anyone do good with this character. I mean, I agree. Like, it's very. I only seen in NA. I've only seen Cadenza put work with the character, and he's dual maining with Fime. I think, but SA is busted. She's a character that, much like Kohaku, she can play. She's a mid-range character, but she has one of the best dashes in the game. Period. Like, you know how Akiha feels like so slow when she puts on the like school uniform. My girl goes just like woo. She goes flying. She can cross under you super easy. Also, her pressure structure I think is one of the most interesting. So, for those who don't know, her thing is that she can't mash, for example, 2A. You know how everyone just rapid fires 2A? She cannot do that. But I think her 2A is like +1 or something crazy. But like a Simun character is kind of like powerful. Oh, I forgot to say, Arcueid's 5A is plus on block, but don't worry about that. But yeah, her pressure I think is very good because she has a lot of normals. And a lot of them look similar, so it can be very tricky. Also, she has access to Sokode. I think that's the other big meme, right? Her neutral is really like jumping around and mashing Sokode. You mash Sokode, you mash Sokode, you mash Sokode. And like, Sokode plays the game for you. You get a hit, you get your hit confirmed, you put them in the corner because she gets a corner combo of any hit, and then you run your set play. It is true that her set play is scarier in Arcueid because there's more lag. I do think her set plays are a little bit blockable. Like I was at climax, I was blocking Cadenza like every time. I did not get hit by like the pit Oki itself. I got hit by like command throw because she has a command throw that makes no freaking sense. She gets a command throw that puts you on the other side, but she gets a corner combo anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. So it doesn't matter with her. She just has like good offense. She has like a basic overhead. She has good lows. She has a Kode. So I don't know. She's just like very. I think she's very pick up and play. People were saying her combos were hard. I don't agree. Man, Diane though, I've heard your name. I heard your name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, I do think she kind of plays herself. And that's Alps, my boy. My boy Alps from Korea. It's in like 9 a.m. or something like that. Yeah, I did have it. Okay, so I did have a combo. I did have a combo execution tier list, and I had it on weird as fuck combos. Parentheses. It get easier when you learn the timing. It was something funny like that. But yeah, I think if you put the initial grind, I think the grind is like an hour. Like if you come from another fighting game, like Guilty Gear, example, I think an hour might be enough for like to get the combo down. Like it is not trivial. It is not trivial, but it is not hard. So like yeah, say Fuku, I think she's premier tournament character in general. I think she's very good. She's very good, and she's mad underrepresented. So if you want to become a big sensation Melty Blood and you don't want to put much work, say Fuku or Vyakuha right now. They be looking scary. So now, moving on. What we got here? Of course, I was gonna say this is a tie. So I have a tie here between Rock Lady and Throw Girl, but I'm gonna go with Throw Girl. And there's a big reason. She's another one of these characters are very good at rushdown. Darn! Yo, you got the secret cloud emoji. You got the secret cloud emoji, my man. Do you know what? Oh my! I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Char, man. I'm man. Welcome to the fan. Man, I need to set all these up, man. You gotta make me tear here. That would be like one of my dreams to get that stuff, man. I appreciate it. I've been saying like my laptop, my desktop messed up, right? So I haven't been able to stream So I'm on my laptop right now, but I'm gonna work like my ass off. I need to fix that, man. And we're gonna get streams back. I think streaming is very fun, but I appreciate it, Charm, man. Welcome to the fam. I'm gonna remember you like someday. I'm gonna make like something sculpture of you, man. I'm gonna send it to you. Appreciate it, like for real. It means a lot. But moving on, man. So I was talking Satsuki, right? So we're talking Satsuki. You all saw this character, especially C Satsuki. You all saw it as C Otaku played by Moai, which is, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best, C Satsuki in the world. Sadly, he couldn't land his combos on the tournament setup, which is funny because he was playing on the same setup. Like an hour before, he was playing casuals with me, and my man was landing all his combos. It was literally the same setup. I swear it. And he couldn't land his combos in tournament. That made me sad because I really wanted to fight his Satsuki. I wanted to run back from Evo for sure. But character is just one of these rushdown characters who's very strong. She plays her game. He plays the game on her own way. If that makes any sense. She's anime. We call it anime Evo. That's how I call it. She has a lot of hit grabs. She has a command grab. She has one of the best 5As in the game. One of the best 5As in the game by far. JX31. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for all this love, man. I appreciate it for real. But yeah, like she has one of the best 5As in the game by far, by far, by far. It rapid fires and you can confirm into EX Tornado Throw by like so easily, and you get a combo and you run your set play, and your set play is so strong. It is like actually fun fact. Satsuki in Arcueid is actually considered the best character in the game. I don't know if that's popular belief right now, but back when I checked, so I want to say like 2017, 2018, the tier list from Japan was like, see Satsuki. Hime was like not even god tier. I was like, yo, these people are playing a different game. They are really playing a different game, so that's kind of crazy. Brothers with Satsuki, of course, her movement can be a little difficult to get used to. She also doesn't get to OS her air incoming. So you know how there's like an anti-shield OS for the F Moon and the Half Moon shields. Satsuki, since she can't jump out of her normals, she can't get the OS to work. So she has to hold that. That means she has to commit to her jump ins, but that also opens possibilities to bait. So that's I want to say it's a double-edged sword. It is strong, but it is weak. If that makes any sense. Her damage is above average. She also has access to the most bullshit setup in the game, in my opinion. The most bullshit setup. So she does triple JC blood hits, meaty into unblockable that does 5k. It does 5k. Her another arc drive does 5k raw. It's on scale damage. Are you kidding me? That's insanely broke. Like think about it for 1 sec. What the hell? That's so good. It's so good. Satsuki, another character, is very underrepresented in America. I think only Plot is one who goes to tournaments with her. Let's see Satsuki. And puts mad work. We do have Whitesmith, but I think Whitesmith is playing other characters now. He used to be very solid, see Satsuki. Oh yeah, I forgot Monta playing the character. Yo, my boy Monta, I haven't seen that boy in a while, man. I don't know how he's been, to be honest. But yeah, I think this is another I think a lot of these characters in the high tiers, in the top tiers, aren't very represented in America. And that's interesting. Because Nero, for example, we had Grungra and we had Axel Castle. Axel Castle did very well at Climax. I was very impressed by his performance. He plays super well. I was very impressed, to be honest. Grungra, of course, Veteran, he kind of dropped the game. He's here and there. Oh my god, Jet. That's my boy, Jetman. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, but there's also Line, right? I think, but most of them are just like net play monsters. I'm talking like tournament players, the people that show up. I'm not. It's not discrediting or anything, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just talking like people that show up that you see on the streams and whatnot. Javel has a Nero. Yeah, he has an F Nero, but he hasn't shown it up. I don't know why, man. He likes the struggle life. But I think that was enough about Satsuki. She's just a character that works. She's very effective. She's not easy. She has to play around some matchups, but I think she's definitely workable. Like I said, in Japan, she's definitely like best character. right now. But here's when it gets interesting. So, of course, before that, we're gonna get this rock lady. Oh my god, this character. Another super underrepresented character. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh my god, my boy. I was thinking for passing by, man. You can watch the VOD. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. You know how it is. So yeah, man. PCL. What can we say about her? Her movement is slow. She's not the fastest character. That is true. Both in the air and on the ground. She also is one of those characters that cannot jump cancel. Yeah, she's effort and she's really effort. I'm not gonna go, we're 100 here, we're being real. These characters effort. And, you could just play a better character, even though she's very strong. But I just think her core gameplay is very strong. Rock is kind of like a Sokolade type of thing, but kind of weaker. Then again, remember, guys, this thing is ordered for God and top tier, right? We'll see about high tier. That's gonna be very difficult to do. We're gonna be here until like 2 a.m. man. I have a test tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, like rocks play neutral for you. You can hit the rock in many angles, so your opponent doesn't get a free pass. They can't just read your rock, if that makes any sense. If you're full screen, they have to kind of guess like where you're gonna throw the rock. And also, you get to air dash after hitting your rock because it counts like you hit something or something. I don't know how it works. I don't know what's the coding behind it. I'll be interested to know. But yeah, you get to air dash after and just close the gap. Also, rock has hit stun for days. So if you hit a rock, most likely you're in. And her pressure in the corner is some of the best by far. Her mix-up game is crazy. Her meter gain is crazy. She has, of course, the infamous rock loops that everyone just like, hey, 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 hey. It's so, I love shouting that. That shit's fun. Her problem is she doesn't have a reversal. You would think her EXDP is a reversal, but it's not a reversal. It's not a reversal. It's not a reversal, guys. It's not a reversal. If you let her out, it's because you didn't meet it correctly. You did not meet it correctly. Popular ways of meeting PCL is usually just 5A. Like, with Shion, like 5A, and it usually works. Unless I suck. But yeah, like, that's basically the thing with her. She doesn't have a reversal. She, oh my, no man, let's not start with this putts. Oh my god. But yeah, I think her problem is that her defense modifier is very low for some reason. I think it's below average, if I recall correctly. So she gets like hit hard from mistakes. Yeah, she hits you like if she gets hit, she's in trouble by far. Like she has kind of stubby normals, to be honest. I think 5A is good, but usually you mash with 2As in most games. Unless you're like mad good, like if there's something that's like 0 on block and you know it's 0 on block, you mash, you're like fast as normal. But outside of those scenarios, usually like are down backing if you want to mash. So it can be hard to recognize. I think her 5A is kind of better because it's a bit longer. But outside of that, her normals are like, they're okay. Her 2C is remarkable in my opinion. Her air normals are good. Her JA is very good. Her JB is crazy good. Her JC is very good. It crosses up. It crosses up. So it's kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty, to be honest. But outside of that, I don't feel that she's the character that I think Koki, the best C arc, moved to, right? He also played FPCL. And I can see why, because she just goes in. She's kind of like dumb, but she has to play neutral. Like, she plays her neutral, she gets in. The problem is that all the characters above her don't have to deal with the problem of movement that much. Like, you could argue Satsuki, but Satsuki's air dash is very fast. So if she has a like IID JC is very good for Satsuki. PCO can't do the same, sadly. So I think that's the main difference of these two. Yeah, Koki. I've seen Koki CR for sure still. All right, so now we're gonna go into like weird territory. This is when if you saw, oh my god, oh you're, my man, I wasn't ready to change my Streamlabs for another sub. Are you crazy, man? Mid seasons, why you expose me like this? I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it a lot. Like for real, like I'm gonna cry, right? I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But we're like not even 1 hour in, man. But I appreciate the sub, man. Thank you so much. It means the world. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Welcome to the fan, man. I'm gonna treat y'all. I have emote ideas. Don't cry. No. It's don't worry. I cry for everything. Don't worry about it. All right. So if you saw my tier list, I have a tier list called like big list. This is where we're gonna start deviating. Okay. So this might be interesting to y'all, and I want to start discussing. I think this character, Ichime, deserves a spot here in top tier. You'll say a half moon in top tier. You are wilding. Half moon sucks. Half moon. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. I do not want to hear that. That's wild. That's this character. It is. I think your problem. I mean, H Kohamed exists, but I don't think she's top tier. I'll be honest with you. I'll spoil it to you. I don't think she's top tier. Oh, thank you for posting the old list. I'm not using it as a reference or anything. I'm just like going by what I'm thinking right now in the moment. Like I want to tell you, 2019 Scrawt is not influenced by the past, which means I could just be totally wrong. You feel me? But yeah, Ichime. Um, so let's see. If you're not familiar, main differences between H and F. Yo, hi Onani. Hi Onano. So main differences are like H gets access to the wind mines, so she can set up winds that explode after a period of time. And you think that makes it hard because you have to play around the wind, right? Like your pressure has to be structured around the wind and whatnot. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, only for right now, only for God tier and top tier. I don't think we're gonna do it for high tier because there are too many characters. There are too many characters. We're gonna be stuck here until 2 a.m. and it's gonna be very very subjective. You feel me? All right. So back to Hime. Yeah, being H Moon is a problem, and yeah, she still has a low defense modifier. Yeah. If you're coming here just like, oh, my character sucks, I'm telling you right now, anything can win in Melty Blood. I'm not kidding you. Anything can win in Melty Blood. Anything can win in Melty. Like I think like the most fun thing I've seen it was Esu, the Neko Chaos player. Neko Chaos player got out of pools at a Japanese tournament this year, 2019. So I think if you put dedication in this game, anything can happen. That's why I love El Melty Blood. It's a game that it's not just character matchup. It's definitely player matchup. You have to get to know your opponent. You have like the interactions with your opponent dictate how you play, and I think that's like the most fun you can have in a like fighting game. To be honest, bro. Like, oh yeah. There's also Kaijin, of course. The big memer of North America. But no, I'm not saying go play Nick or Arcueid. I'm not telling you to go play that character. That character is trash. Character is trash. Straight up. But I'm saying, if you put work, if you grind it up, you could make things that you wouldn't think were possible. Alright? That's what I'm saying right now. Like, you'll see, I think Xixian is not, like, super strong, like, super top tier or anything, but I could do fine with her, like, I think it's dedication what makes it in this game. But all right, so back to why Hime is here in this position specifically. This position specifically is because her mines are good for offense and for defense. So let's put a scenario where she puts a mine and you go in on her. The mine is still there even when she's blocking. So it can detonate while you're doing a block string. So it can counter hit you while she's blocking. And I think that's very strong. That's very strong. Outside of that, she has good Hime normals. I think 5B is a very underrated normal. 2C is okay. She has access to Geyser. She has like the F Hime Geyser on 236A. She has the other Geyser that I don't think is as good. For 214B, 236B. But yeah, I just think mines like just open up so many possibilities and like everything. It just feels like it can throw you off guard, honestly. Because another character is super underrepresented for some reason. We do have what I think is probably the strongest player in America. You could argue, Inso. He plays H Hime, and of course Cadenza, duo mains C Seifuku and H Hime. Right, so I think character has definitely shown her strength, and I think her major problem is that she's like in the shadow of Fhime, but she has her own merits. She's not just bad Fhime. Let's get that straight. She's not bad Fhime. She does not play like Fhime. She plays a different game, right? So I do think if you want a more interesting option, like if you think Fhime is very boring, but you kind of want to play Hime, I think Hime is your alternative. I think she's very good. Yeah, she's more aggressive, that for sure. Well, Fhime doesn't mind going in. I don't think she can open you up raw, if that makes any sense. Like, insert the big red blade meme. Imagine getting opened up by mids. Yeah, I think she has a tougher time opening people up. I don't say it's impossible because she has fuzzies and like they're all messed up. Yeah, I was gonna say. Onani came to call me out on the bullshit. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think Hime doesn't have a bad time, but it's not like what she wants to do. Like, if she doesn't need to interact with you, she will not interact with you. You feel me? Like, while Hime is interacting with you in like she wants you to make a mistake. She might seem like she's vulnerable in a situation that she's like at advantage. So I think that's what throws off a lot of people with this character. But yeah, I do think she's in this spot in the tier list. She's won her spot in the tier list or the top tiers. I think she's very good. Definitely like be aware of this character. Cause I think Cadence especially is showing up like very good stuff. All right, moving on here, man. What? Look at all this. All right, so we're actually gonna go through this like way faster once we get past this like initial. So okay, we're gonna go to Aoko. Actually, no, I don't want to go to Aoko because I want to go to this character, the mates, C mates. All right. So Aoko is there. Aoko is after, but let me go over mates first. So you're gonna tell me, okay, this is C mates, Kohaku lead. Let's keep it clear. So there are two ways of playing mates. So this is why the placing in the tier list can be kind of rough. So C mates can be played with Hisui as the lead character and Kohaku as the lead character, and they will play very very differently. They play very differently in this game. So C mates Kohaku lead. I'm gonna say is the stronger of the two because she's just C Kohaku. The problem, why is she so low in the tier if she's just C Kohaku? Well, she loses some of the tools that C Kohaku really needs that are kind of broken. She loses her command grab, which is not, I want to say it's not core part of her game plan, but it is a good tool to have. If you do know the guard point, you can, just get free Oki after a command throw. You can go for the cheese setup. Yeah, the broken 2A. She loses 6C. So 6C into the feint is +4 or something? Yeah, the 6C feint is a big thing to lose. I'm not gonna lie. 6C feint is +4. It is +1, I don't care. I don't care, it's plus. You press 5C and they have to hold that. It is broke. It's broke. You have to hold the broom. It's so good. So aside of that, it just feels like the Hisui assists, they don't add up much in terms of like high level. You could say the chair assist is good, and I don't think it's bad. But you're not gonna open anyone up with the Hisui assist calls, and they leave you very very like vulnerable to attacks. So that's the problem. That's the major problem with her. If we're gonna look at it as a Hisui, I think she's the best. I think C mates Hisui, it's harder to play than C Hisui because you lose access to your projectiles, but it might be stronger on the Oki department. I haven't played that many to be like secure about that, if that makes any sense. Yeah, like exactly like Onani is basically saying like in Simon this is something that you don't really see. If that makes any sense. But I think C Hisui C mates Hisui lead. It's not a bad character. But it's a bit tougher to play. You have like to struggle a bit more on neutral. But she gets stronger offense like on her Oki department. So I guess it's a trade-off. It depends on how you want to play, right? If you want to be more aggressive, if you think your neutral is fire and you don't need projectiles or anything like that, I think go play Sime Sisui. Otherwise, if you want like a more balanced character, I think Sihisui might be the call. But as you'll see here, I think Sihisui is not in the top tier. I think on my previous list I did have it as the top tier, but I think I'm gonna change that. So moving on, now we're gonna talk about C Aoko, not any other, not F. So this I saw we had some discussion at the beginning about F Moon being good, and I think F Moon is good. But is she top tier? I don't know. I think her game plan might be too easy to detect. Yes, I love Hisui is my favorite Suki girl. I love that character. I love that character. Yeah, I think C Aoko is definitely the better. She just has like we're not looking as like counter pick material. It's not like a Nero situation. I think C Aoko by herself just covers so many of her like matchups. How can Soko be top tier if she loses to Nak? Whoa, what? Shots? Are those shots being fired on my stream? My man. Oh god. Bro, beware, my roommate is gonna come in any second and he'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? But anyway, yeah. Xiaoko. You know, like, you all seen Multi, you've all seen Chen. Of course, Chen, probably one of the best players in the world, in my opinion. That guy is crazy good. She just, like, 3 jumps, 2 air dashes, her movement is crazy, her zoning is good. Like, she honestly just forces you to like she can do anything. She can force you to play in a like in a way that you don't want to play. She can go in. Like it's a character that's like gi- gi- gives you so many opportunities as a player to express yourself. Like when I play Sioko, I play more rushdown, but when Multi plays it, he likes to put on the wall. Yeah, the big wall, unbreakable wall of orbs. There's that infamous match with Multi versus J-Bell from CO Taku 2017. I recommend you watch. If you want to see Aoko being oppressive and being problematic, that match was very sad from a spectator view. I was feeling so bad for J-Bell. Bro, this song in the background be hitting though. Yeah, the fact that she has she has negative edge orbs and she has the proximity orbs, kind of like a Nero situation. So yeah, she can. I don't know. It feels like she has so many tools. She has so many tools. Remember, this was a boss character, right? This was a boss character that they allowed in the game for Akadensa. That's why she feels like she feels so different from the rest. Oh, can I say that name? Anun Super Vice Child? I got you. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the fam. Yeah, I just think Xiaoko is the true Ao. Man, Rao 20XX. I see you. We're not in the year 20XX yet, but thank you for the follow. We haven't reached peak Melty Blood performance. In the year 20XX, everyone be playing C Kohaku because they found out my tier list was real. Nah, but yeah, Alco is just very good. I think it's a character to fit any situation, and it really, like I was saying, it really makes you like express yourself as a player. Like I've seen Aokos that go in, I've seen Aokos that lame, I've seen Aokos that like can change the switch in the go super fast. What 20 access will hold? 21 access, man, we can't go. That's even further beyond. Okay, we can't do that yet. But this I think this right here. gonna settle our top tier. Um, so yeah, I think there might be some contestants. So for example, H Kohamek. Should H Kohamek be at the bottom of top tier? Maybe. H Len. Should H Len be at the bottom of top tier? Oh, maybe. Who knows? That's what throws me off. It's like, what is the borderline top tier? And I was thinking Xiaoko might be a good play to stop the top tiers because these characters on themselves. I think I was saying like these characters are the peak of their archetypes, right? So do we cover every archetype? We have mid range in Seifuku. We have mates. We have kind of zoners. We have Nero. We have Hime. We have Aoko. Rushdowns. We have Vyakiha. We have Satsuki. So are we missing? Are we not representing another archetype in Melty Blood? That's the thing. That's where like I want to draw the line somewhere, and that's what throws me up with FH Kohamek is that she plays she plays the Kohaku game, but she has such a strong assist on the spike ball. But is she top tier worthy? Well, I think if we're gonna close the top tiers, I'm gonna close it with controversial take number two. H Arcueid. Yep. And you're gonna tell me why? Why another H Moon, right? Why not H Kohamek if we're gonna pick an H Moon? Why we're not gonna pick uh we're not gonna pick H. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta make some drama here. You feel me? But yeah. So why H Arc here? She's very strong. A lot of people. This is I think it's an H Hime situation, and you're gonna see this in Melty Blood with H Moon characters being not so strong versions of their C Moon characters. But just because they're like worse, that doesn't mean they're not good. In the case of Hime, I think is not it's not fair because Hime definitely plays very different. Is that Ala on the chat? Oh my, yo, look at my boy Shinobi, the Dawn of the Night here. How are you doing, man? But yeah, like H Arc has some tools that E Arc doesn't have. I think the biggest meme from this is way back 2016 was me just saying H Arc you just run 6 AA. Her 6 AA, the double hit, the second hit of her target combo is arguably one of the best answers in the game. It's one of the best buttons in the game, in my opinion. It is so good. It is so good. It is such a good normal. Her pressure is crazy. Oh, Vicky. Oh, how are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna post. Of course, the bot's gonna be up here. Uh, I'm gonna post this on Twitter, of course. This is just for if you want to see why I put these things. But yeah, like, of course, everything's ordered. But anyway, back to HR. She has Arcueid normals. She has JC. Her 5A is a bit weaker, but I think it compensates because her 6A it is so good. Yeah, I think her 6A is so good. Her 2B is Arcueid 2B. It's crazy. Repeat why Waisikoha is over Siroa. That's been Scrawd hot take since 2015 or so. It's hard to explain, but I'm just gonna like run it down as in I think Gohaku has the easiest matchup spread across all the top tiers. Because the rest of the God tiers, right? The rest of the God tiers have like some wild ass matchup that they don't like to play. Like Siroa can lose versus Len because Len doesn't care about the orbs. She can just like catwalk across the screen. Or she can mix her catwalk and her air dash. Like this type of situation. But there's characters who can actually be problematic for the god tiers. Kohaku is just such a strong character that she doesn't really care. And I think the major problem here is that people are telling me, Kohaku doesn't have a DP. I need to mash. I need to mash. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think her defensive options are as weak as people think. She has a very, very, very good heat box. Her heat is very good. Her 2A is the best in the game by far. EX guard into 2C or 2A goes in. Her 5A is ridiculous. Like her normals are all good. She can play the mid game. She can play up close. She can be like, she can do stuff. That's the thing. It's like the thing is exactly. C Moon defensive options kind of carry the character. Yeah, I was gonna exactly like Siaoko for example. She can usually 236A, 236C, and just go. You know, so there are these matchups that yes are annoying for these characters, but it's not telling you that these characters are not broken because they are definitely broke. These characters are the god tiers are definitely problematic characters right now. They are the best of the best in my opinion, best of the best. And god tier is the what kings that follow. But what was I in HR? Yes, 6AA, 2B. It's just Arcueid, but she gets access. Let's see. She has the hit teleport, which self-explanatory. It's not the best move, but it is there. I think her biggest weakness is that she loses from C-Arc is no unreactable 50/50. Oh, any fucking hit. No ring. No ring. Oh, imagine Scarlet. Thank you for the fall. Kiss on Nori. Yeah, no rings. The rings are like probably one of the best tools Arcueid has. Mate, look at all these follows. Ah, oh, that's sick. My man. Oh, that's sick. I didn't see Pitzer, the Exile. Oh, that's my boy Pitzer. How you doing, man? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, but see, H Arcueid, JC is godlike. Her H Arcs JB is godlike. Her JB is so good. Such a good normal. Right. Oh, right. Oh my God. It's all the people from the multi-court. It's Ryan. It's Ryan. Thank you for the follow, man. But yeah, that's the thing. Is the major problem that she has that she loses the 2-2 DP, which is a big nerf from C-Arc. I think the 2-2 DP is like the selling point of why Arcueid is just stupid good. Stupid good. Like, I mean, outside of like everything else she has, of course. But H-move mechanics is what sets off this character, in my opinion. Outside of that, I would say she's pretty good. She doesn't have access to the overhead 5e, which is kind of lame. You insert insert the red play meme. Insert the red play meme. How do you open someone with mids? You tell me, because I don't know. Speaking of mid emperor, man, thank you for the follow. Putting all these concepts together. What about F Akiha? We're gonna go to F Akiha in a sec. Yeah, I think of course Goichi's character herself. But I think we can close off the top tiers at H-Arc. I think after H-Arc, every character it goes around that power level. But I think H-Arc just goes out as like, wow, you're almost mega degenerate. Like she's the gatekeeper. Like I'm almost like tempted to put another tier. I'll be like gatekeep. If you do that, that's basically but yeah, let's put HR. She is kind of the gatekeeper between like broke characters and non-broke characters. So here, there's so many characters. I kind of want to do this in kind of want to do it in order, but it's gonna be so messy. It's gonna be way too messy, man. Too many characters in high tier. Which is good for this game, to be honest. Yeah, I'm happy to say that this game has so many high tiers, so many top tiers. Like it doesn't feel like there's nobody being power crept. If that makes any sense. Let me put on mic. But let me put on that Guilty Gear song. That'll be some fire. Be some fire. No, but like, yeah, there's so many good characters here. That are not. It's kind of hard to put it in an order. So yeah, I think I'm gonna. Okay, we might have to break high tier into two because I do want to make it organized. I do want to make it organized. Let's put a challenge, man. We're doing this. So I'm gonna go with the character everyone would be expecting to be at the bottom top tier, which is H Kohamek. I think the two gatekeepers, the one who opens the door and the one who closes it for you. So H Kohamek, it is such an easy character to play. I think she's the easiest character to win with. Yeah, I think Onani Steelers was pretty smart. Bro, this song is fire, by the way. Yeah, I think that was the best approach, but I think I'm gonna do it like this, just cause. I think the thing is that H Kohamek, she can win so easily. Yeah, she's the easiest good character. That's the best way to put it. She's the easiest best character in the game. She passed Kohaku no Kohaku neutral, plus the summons. I lost to an H call. Oh, you lost to Green GM. We don't we don't have that many. We have like Winston. We have Green. We have Linlin. If the H Kohamek was green, the color green, then it was green for sure. He's super adorable. I love Green. Yeah, he's very good. I think he underplays himself a lot, but I think he's very good. But yeah, this character, it's like Kohaku, but like Spike Ball. Spike Ball adds up that layer of stupidity that Kohaku did not need. That is a foolish place. That is. Hit me up, man. Bro, that song is fire. I'll be like listening on loop for like 3 hours. I'm not kidding. Bro, Spike Ball is bullshit. Spike Ball is so bullshit. So if you don't know what Spike Ball is, it's literally Gohaku pulls out a Spike Ball and Hisui hits her, and then it's air unblockable. It's air unblockable. And if you get hit by Spike Ball, you lose 4K. You lose 4K. That is crazy. It's such a strong duel. I don't know what they were thinking. Like on a joke character. Like this character wasn't supposed to be good. She's a joke character. What the hell? What happened here? So yeah, she has like the good things about Kohaku, plus some stupidity to help her neutral on her offense. It helps her neutral on her offense so well that I'm not saying it's stronger. It's not stronger than Kohaku. Let's put it straight up. But it makes her easier to play. So that means what I was saying earlier is that the God tiers are not pick up and play characters. Kohaku, you actually need to know your spacings. You need to know how to approach. With H Kohamek, that doesn't matter. That does not matter. So what are the weaknesses? Why isn't this in top tier? Well, that little moon symbol next to her icon. That's what's messing this character. That's not making this character like make the cut. And you'd say, well, HR is there. Yeah, but HR is like even more stupid if you can even think about it. Yeah, exactly. It's like she doesn't have the ways to open you up. She has a command grab that she can combo into, which is okay. She has an overhead that's very easy to block, but she doesn't have the plus frames and just raw stupidity of Kohaku. She has the neutral, but she doesn't have the offense the same way. If that makes any sense, her offense is different, and I think that's the main distinction here. Outside of HMU mechanics apart, I just feel the way she opens you up is like different from what like Kohaku would do. But I'm gonna start singing here. Let's see if I can read this. Neko Rare Chaos Max. She has a left-right mix-up that no one uses. Really? Uh, well, where's the VOD? Where's the knowledge? Hit me up with the knowledge. Bro, hit me up with this knowledge. But yeah, I think yeah, we can make fun of Spike Ball here forever. You know. Oh my god, no more GG because I'm gonna go actually crazy. It is so good. Let's put on the Tsukihime theme. Let's see if I can put it on loop. One sec. Uh, YouTube loop. Bro, this Tsukihime typing online song is actually like the best. I vibe to this song every like morning or so. So let me just put the Tsukihime because it's a good like background song. So I'll take it. One sec. There we go. Alright, fire emoji. Bro, my typing is like I play okay, so I'll meme about Tsukihime typing online any other day, but my worst per minute is actually 100. It's like 100 on this keyboard on the laptop keyboard. Not that good. Bro, I chill like fuck out of that game. That music is fire, man. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, brother. And it's not too loud, right, or anything. Let me just go back to business in a second. All right, I like it. I like it like this. But yeah, we could meme Spike Ball all day. You feel me? But yeah, I think ultimately her problems is H-move mechanics, and her offense is not as strong as people think. I think her neutral is crazy stupid. It is crazy stupid. But open you up is just like not that. It's not that easy. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna draw the line here. So here we start seeing other characters. So this is gonna be hard to put. This is gonna be very hard to put in order, man. I'm just telling you right now. We're gonna be here for a sec. So I'm gonna go. This is a personal take of mine, but I'm gonna go with the other Hime, last Hime here. So see Hime, definitely the weakest Hime by far, which is surprising. You usually see the half moon counterpart be stronger than the crescent. But what's the difference, right? What's the difference here? Her normals are pretty similar, but the wind mechanic is what changes. So the wind mechanics here, they activate on command. So the the really the really broken idea of having the wind protect you is gone straight up. F comic. Let's not get to hell. Let's not get to hell yet. That's hell. Those characters, we're gonna like speed run through them. But we're gonna. I said I was gonna make this order, this tier ordered, and now this is what y'all get. We're gonna be here for a sec. But yeah, she has Crescent Moon mechanics, so it's not bad. That's good. We take F. Crescent Moon mechanics, broken. Her Geyser is the worst because she has the Geyser that takes longer, and like it pushes people farther and not towards you. So it's really hard to confirm, and usually you don't get much reward of a hit like that. So her Geyser is trickier to use. Her mines don't help her defense, because that's the big problem, right? Hime usually has slow normals, but H-Hime is particularly, she doesn't have to deal with that, because if she puts a mine, like a well-put mine, and then people try to go in on her, it's gonna give her her turn back, regardless. Or gonna make people try to gun off a throw. It's gonna telegraph the offense of the opponent. So that's the thing. That's the thing. So in Moon, you don't have those privileges. You do have heat, but still, you still have low like health, so you will die. So outside of that, her setup, she's like a combo video character. That's what I like to call it. It's one of these like super flashy characters, crazy fun, crazy fun, crazy fun. But I just feel like in real tournament setting, I think she works too hard. If that makes any sense. I think that's what I want to get out, and I'm gonna like keep moving on here. So let's see. We got this character is one of my personal favorites. So let's put C Hisui here. Not too far off from C-Mate's Hisui. So C Hisui, one of the best 5As in the game, in my opinion. She has 5C charge, which is actually a sin. That move is a sin. That move is super underrated. If you guys remember it from Goichi era, from 2016, 2017, do you guys remember Frosty Fausting 2017? Goichi won the tournament. He beat it Redacted. We don't talk about who he beat it, but he beat it someone. He was playing C-Mates Hisui, and he would just like run under and match 5C, and he would just like anti-air and get like mad reward and corner carry. Like she has some degenerate stuff. I think she has good mix. Her basic, she's like I like breaking it. She's like the strike, the hit strike character. She is hit strike at its finest. Cause her basic mix up is she loops the throw, puts a bento, and then she either like middies you or like throws you again. It's kind of sneaky. It's very sneaky. Please eat Hisui's bento. Bro, I would eat Hisui's bento. I love her. She's cute. Also, she doesn't have a reversal per se, but she has a EX Dust. So EX Dust is like frame 0. So it has no info, but it comes out frame 0. So think about this for a second. If you meteor her, the dust is already there and it's hitting you. So it trades, but it trades on her favor. It is kind of bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of bullshit. It's like a Suryogi situation, but like even more stupid. It is so stupid. Like I've gotten like hit many times. I've gotten hit many times. I know it's okay. Fuck. It's not. It's frame one. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I traded 20 times that. I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized. I'm not kidding. I'm traumatized. That shit's broke. Like, if they don't get a good ender of throw, you has like, oh, play me. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. She loses info on the first frame, but it's frame one. Okay, big deal. It's still trading with you. You're still dying. You're still dying. Big deal. It meant oh my god, Onani. But yeah, she's like outside of that, what are the issues with this character? She has good neutral. She has the items. She can throw the items. She can choose which items to throw. That's something people don't know. If you hold a direction during the special, you can choose which items to throw. It's not random. It is not random. You can control it. I actually didn't learn that until like 5 years into the game. Don't worry about that part. Oh my god. Yeah, but that I think it's kind of bullshit. The problem with Hisui is that she doesn't while she does good damage of some stars, I feel her damage overall is not the best. Also her mix up, the strike throw that we were talking about, that doesn't feel like much reward. That's not like the most reward I've seen. So it feels sometimes you're like over mixing people when some other characters would have already killed them. I think that's my problem with Hisui. It is frame data for this game. People have been working on it, but we don't have every character. It's on the Melty Discord. We do have frame step tool that lets you see the frame, like stop frame by frame, and you can calculate the frames that your plus. That's what we do usually. This tier list is all wrong. Nana, I agree. Zero is mid tier. I agree. Zero, how can you? He is mid tier because he only has mids. Duh. All right. But I think we can close the discussion here on Hisui. I do think she's strong. Honest midman below is a bit tier. Honest midman is a bit tier. Alright, so I'm looking here. I'm like, who beats his like who's worse than Hisui here? I'll be like, I think it's time to bring one of SA's classics. We have H-Land top one. No bad matchups. No bad matchups. This character, uh, another H moon. Have you noticed we see mostly H moons in this list? It's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Where's Ace F Miyako? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about her. We'll get to her. We'll get to her. But H-Lan, character super loved in Japan. Dakutan, Aki Sensei, like they show off the character. There's a couple other H-Lans, and they're in NA. We have Beansy, but I don't think he plays anymore. I think someone else was playing. Was it Tith? No, Saya. Saya's playing H-Line, if I recall correctly. Yeah, it was Saya. And we have, of course, SA. We have my boy Xiao, which one of the best players in America for free. That guy is crazy good. Yeah, Blood was playing H-Line and Climax for casuals and whatnot. But yeah, this character easy, one of the easiest fuzzy guards in the game. Her mix-up is crazy. Her air normals, I think that's something people don't really talk about. Her air normals are all good. They're all good. They're all broken. Her jump beat is good. Her JC is good. Her J2C is good. Her JA is good. Like, all her air normals are broken good. Also, she has Catwalk. And Catwalk, Catwalk is like the most broken thing I've seen. I think like if there's a sin for Kamune that I personally hate, God tier is all a mistake. Like yeah, God tier is all a mistake, and I think they're all sins. And I won't forget Kamune. But Catwalk is the biggest sin to me because when she catwalks, all of Shion's ground normals standing whiff on her. 5A, 5B, 6B, my overhead whiffs on her. 5C, all whiffs on her. What do I do? What to do? You tell me, because I don't know. So that's problematic, and my character is not the only one who struggles with this. Also, Catwalk is very good for like people trying to come to you through the air. Yeah, when she tries to come through you through the air, she can just Catwalk and like crush you under, and like you're dead. Yeah, Everys can't poke her because she catwalks. That is insane. This character's problem. She has good mix-up. She has good neutral. She's small as hell. I think, like, honestly, her major weakness is that she's H-Moon. I'm gonna say that's her major weakness. By far. By far. This is one of these characters that the game messed up by being H-Moon. She's a bit slow. I'll give you that. But I think she can make her way in, if that makes any sense. She can definitely make her way in, and like I mentioned earlier, she can actually fight like Zero like pretty fine, to be honest. I was discussing with Shao about the matchup, and he agrees with me in this regard. By far, by far. But yeah, what you would say? Where's Sealand? Where's Sealand, right? Because usually C moons are better than H moon. Why makes H Land better is that her 5B, it's a low in half moon, but not in crescent moon. It's a mid in crescent moon. So her mix up is actually better because she gets more reward, like crazy more reward. So that's the problem here. And Eflan, I'm not gonna say she's high tier. She's way slower than the other lands. She plays a different game. She does have the Aegis Reflector, which comes in handy in some matchups, but doesn't come out that often. So I'll hold into her for the next tier, more the unordered tier of just solid characters, right? The other not so good thing about Lan that I can think of is that she doesn't get like a knockdown of throw, so that can kind of hurt in mid screen. It suffers from like the Xion problem, right? Like she doesn't get Oki off throw, but it's okay. She has some ranges in which she can actually punish you. Also in the corner, don't do it. You will die. Versus good land players, you will die. Alright, so moving on. Let's see. I have some ideas here, but I don't want to like just put all all the H moves that I think are solid. Because I kind of agree with that. But just to close this part, let's put on... Well, I'm going to say this character. I want to say... My heart kind of tells me H Kohaku, but my brain is telling me this Aoko. And I'm going to go with F Aoko. So why? Why F Aoko? So the reason here is that her neutral, she can, she's usually the character that beginners. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a hard call here. But I'm gonna go F Aoko, mostly because I don't want to see all the half moons, but I do think she might be a little stronger. She's one of these characters that gets like recommended to beginners all the time. And I don't agree. I honestly don't think that's a good idea because I think she's kind of bland. I love showing people the crazy things in Melty Blood. Like if you show someone like Eva Aoko, they might be like, oh well, ABC, BC throw, yay. But if you can get so much juice out of this character, it's kind of crazy. Of course, 236C, she can go in. Yeah, she's your average gorilla character that just works. Do you think there's a significant embed? Yes, I do think so. Well, there's all these guys. Like the major gap is that I think Xiaoko does a little bit too much. She does a lot. She can cover so much. Faoko on the other hand, She can kind of play her zoner, but it's not her strength. Her buttons are very good for running in and like being aggressive. She wants to like she can zone you, but she zones you so that she gets in. If that makes any sense. She has war crime Aware. Yes. Her 2A is like it's one of the most, like easiest ones to rapid fire for some reason. It is so good. Also, she has access to blue fire. Blue fire is very good mix up. Very good. Like I tell you, very good mix up. You can't see the mix up most of the times. If the Aoko knows how to set it up, you're gonna have a trouble. You're gonna have mad trouble. Yeah, I know VQ. I know VQ would like be like, yeah, let's go. This character is problematic for sure, but I do think Aoko just covers up a little bit more ground. Like the ways that she's so dynamic, she can do anything. She can be played in so many ways. She covers so many matchups. People don't like to fight her. Like she gives people a bad time. Well, Aoko can do that, but it's not her. It's not her cup of tea. Like you can feel like this character was meant for you to go in because of your aggressive tools, Flo's Blue Fire, 236C, just making you like an easy way to get in. Even though it's not a real string or anything, it's not like a true string or anything, but it is a good way of saying like, all right, let me in. Let's force a scramble. Let me force a scramble. Let me go in. I'm tired. Exactly. So I think that's kind of what it comes to this character. But outside of that, I don't have much to say about her. She's just a character that works. If that makes any sense. So I'm gonna go. Should I go? Okay, sure, whatever. It's the other H Moon. So H Kohaku. This used to be Band Scrambles. I agree. I agree. So this character used to be like contester for best character like PS2. This character was like war crime. Honestly, my big draw was to get Oh, Zavel. Yeah, okay, I see. Right. All right. So reasons here for H Kohaku. Why is she so far apart of the other Kohakus? She has Kohaku normals. That's true. So what happens here? She's also, I want to say it right now, she's the best grappler in the game. If you're a grappler player, play her. If you're a grapple player, play her. Satsuki is not a Satsuki, it's a hit grab character. It's able. Yeah, you're like, yeah! I love that super. That special. It's very cute. But I'm telling you right now, H Kohaku is the best grappler in this game. If you are a grappler player, play H Kohaku. I'm not kidding to you. There are no grapplers like her. She gets so much reward of her command grab, and it is a core part of her game plan. Like it's not like an H Kohamek that she just has it. Sasuke is not a grappler. She has a grab. She has two command grabs. She has an EX bite, and she has the super slow 236B. But they're not core parts of her gameplay. She is able, anime able, hit grabs basically. Like what I'm saying is that Sasuke's grabs are not like super part of her game plan. Kohamek is the second. I don't know. You have to explain me why Kohamek, because I have a very low profile. Like my view on her is very low, as you'd see. I probably have her like mid tier, low mid tier. But like I'm saying, like if you like when I'm saying grappler, I think grappler mentality. Like you run up and your mix up is strike or command grab type of thing. Like that type of stuff. Yeah, that's it. Sasuke's is not core part of her game plan because her EX bite costs bar, and it doesn't do that much damage. You know how to reduce it if you know the timing. 236B is too slow. That's Koma is swag. I love that character. I love H Koma. That's my personal favorite, but you'll know that. But let's not bring back tragedies for 2018. But yeah, like H Kohaku has the good normals from Kohaku, plus changing her offense structure. Instead of having the frame traps that are super strong, she has her this strike throw game. That is good, but it doesn't particularly. It does damage, but it's not like you're not like gonna die. It's just this like being afraid of the command grab. That's kind of like what makes you vulnerable sometimes, if that makes any sense. But if you want, if you know, like if you want a grappler, like if you're like a grappler player, I think definitely like play H Kohaku because you're gonna feel like empowered. You're gonna feel like, wow, I've been struggling. Like I play pod, dude. Where does teammates go? Bro, teammates is look at if you see top tier, teammates is chilling up there. She's chill. Scrout, who's the best rushdown? C Arcueid. So yeah, my tier, the on God tier, yeah, on God tier, I have the best mid range, best mid range. The characters that actually, the characters actually just break the game are zoners, like the best zoners, and the best rushdown character. Straight up, easy. Yeah, C Arc is the best rushdown character, but alright, but yeah, H Kohaku I think is the best grappler in the game for sure. Like I'm saying, if you coming from that mentality, if you play pod and you're tired of playing pod and you're tired of struggling, you come here and you feel empowered. You're like made sports all the way. All right, but so now we're hitting a point in the tier list, but we're gonna see like a lot of characters fly on the screen. I feel we can kind of close high tier in a little bit, though. I wanna put three characters that I know I'm gonna put straight up. So remember what happened with Nero, with that we have two moons for this. I'm gonna put Akiha as representation for C moon, full moon, and H moon. But H moon could be a little bit lower. I think I'm gonna put it in mid tier. Why? As y'all know, this is Goichi's character. Goichi's character. Straight up. Best defense in the game. So if you know Goichi, what does Goichi do? He plays lane, he blocks all the fucking day. And he was doing that shit in this game. Before Dragon Ball, before all that shit, my man was blocking almost unreactable mix-ups with that character. She has, despite being slow, she has very good ways to move around with her little ribbons, the 236 series in the air. So actually, she doesn't feel that slow. What's your opinion on H Koha three-way mix of mid-screen command grab? I think it's so fair. Yeah, like this tier is gonna be rough. We still need some characters, and I kind of want to like just rush to them. But yeah, this character has so much good defense. Sea Moon and Full Moon. I was talking to Plot, and they kind of complement each other in some matchups. Especially Sea Moon having access to heat helps her so much. Full Moon has, in my opinion, one of the best pressures in the game. Her pressure game is so insane. It's so insane. It is so hard to describe. Yeah, Hatsuki will be. I'll spoil you too. Hatsuki is the closing character in this tier for sure. But yeah, Akiha plays her game very slow. She's one of these characters that if she gets life lead, she's okay with you being the one making the mistakes. But if she needs to go in, she's gonna struggle. But if she manages to get in, she will put it work. Especially F. I think F offense, as you saw Makoto Fox and other Pluot especially. How do you feel about five-way mix? We cannot bring curse mix-ups here. Fatsuki, ah, I I think she's mid tier. I'm not gonna lie, but it's rough because she has good matchups. She actually beats Nero, which is kind of funny. She beats Nero. But yeah, F Aki is just one of these tank characters who are like annoying to approach. Yeah, it takes a lot of abuse to kill her. And Simoon actually has a command grab, and so this is the throw. This is the giveaway here. F Moon has better pressure, in general, and it's just very like it's so strong. It's like it takes over. Like it's you can block there for the entire round and you'll never see the gap because you need to make a risk sometimes to get out of her pressure if she doesn't have resources. So that's the problem sometimes. But Moon has the instant overhead J2C, which is broken in arcade. It is reactable IRL. It is reactable IRL. It is not that scary PC. She has a command grab. She has the pit 2-2C, which sucks the other one's blood and the meter, and he gives it to you. So her game plan is kind of like put you in the corner, put the pit, and like make you choke. If that makes any sense. She wants to make you commit a mistake, make a mistake. If that makes like she wants to make you fail. Like she wants to make you get out, and then she just catches you, and you like take 3k plus on scale damage because the pit kit's hitting you while the combo is going. So and all that damage is unscaled. So Siwara is Siwara is next. Yeah, Siwara is next. But thanks for the spoiler, man. It's all these spoilies. Yeah, so I'm gonna okay. So all right. There are too many characters, but I don't know how to do the position. So I'm gonna put. Do I want to put the Nero? No. I'm gonna put the PCL and then closing with. Okay, okay. I think that makes sense. Oh, I'm struggling now, man. So many characters. I probably got more than I should have done. All right, here we go. This is a representation for the other two PCLs. So C and H. Mostly H. I'm gonna be honest with you. Mostly H, not C. Oh my god. I wasn't ready for 3. I was ready for 1. I was ready for 1. I wasn't ready for 2. And I wasn't ready for 3. Guilt, what you doing this to me, man? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. And was Ari, of course, with the follow. Appreciate the love today, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a shitty week. Like, I had a shitty week last week, and I appreciate it. Like, the love means a lot, and Ala, of course. Thank you all to it, man. I'm gonna like have to come up with the. I had the emote idea, like our first emote for the gang. I'll hit you up with that, but I need to fix my PC, man. I gotta bring back the love. To be honest, I appreciate it for sure. But back to PCL, mostly like I was saying, mostly HPCL, mostly HPCL. Yeah, but if I scroll, I'm gonna put scroll as the emote. But yeah, HPCL is this character has unreactable mix-up. She has unreactable mix-up. Also, she controls neutral so well. I'm not gonna lie, I think she's a scrub killer. She's like the definition of a scrub killer character. But how much people are watching? By the way, I'm not looking at like viewer count, but like how much? I'm interested on that. But yeah, she can kind of control vertical space so well in Melty Blood, where that is a big deal. What? That is crazy! Oh my god, bro! Thank you all for watching, yo. That's did not expect that turnout. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so back to business. Vertical. You know, coming up. My boy Jordan, of course, always here. Jordan is was the first one here. It's been here forever. But yeah, her damage is big. Her strike throw, her mix up is kind of strike throw. And the other thing, the problem with HPCL mix up, especially her mix up, is that she can only meet you with an A normal. If she wants to meet you, she has to meet you with an A normal because she doesn't get enough frame advantage for 5E. And that is big. I learned that when I was trying to learn her. Yeah, it's kind of like she has to play too linear. Exactly. That's kind of what Ada said. But yeah, I think that's her problem. It's like her mix-up is scary on paper, but if you understand it, actually it's more like either they meet you or you shield. She can meet you with 2C? Was that for sure? Because I wasn't sure about that. I tried it myself. Maybe it's because I tried with a fast recovery character that I wasn't getting the meaty. But I know it's like even then it's like you can commit to low shield and get away. Say like, cause it kind of make them guess on their meaty. I mean her two CE is probably broken. I like playing HPCL against my friends. Yes, I was gonna say she is a scrub killer. She's a scrub killer character. I'm not kidding. She is a scrub killer. And CPCL, it is okay. So H controls vertical, C controls horizontal. So there's some matchups where you want to play C. I remember back in the day there was a big discussion on the Neuro matchup, especially the Neuro matchup as H. That matchup apparently is very bad for H, so people will play C for that matchup because the horizontal beam would be better. I'm not too sure nowadays. I think year's 2019, and I'm yet to see that matchup feel any better for PCL in general. But it is there. C used to be like super broken in 0.05, if I recall correctly. That's the version she came in, right? She was. I know she. I watched footage of that, and I remember that being super broken. I love her combo theory. I think CPCL has the coolest. I think she's another combo. Yeah, she. I think F can fight it out. It's not an easy matchup. Right. I say I don't think it's an easy matchup for F. She can fight, right? But people are saying like, just pick C for the counter pick. Ha ha ha. Horizontal beams, but the horizontal beams don't reach full screen. They're kind of slow sometimes. If you don't fully charge it, then they're kind of problematic. I'm not gonna lie. That was the real tech. But I think C is more of a combo video character. It's one of these situations. This character is crazy cool. I love what this character is doing. It is. I love her combo theory. She was the second character I learned in this game. No, I think so. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. If you want to have it as the counter pick, you do have to put time. Because HPCO, it is easy as hell. CPCO is hard. She's hard. Like, just doing anything with her is hard. Her combo theory is hard. Her neutral can be a little rough sometimes. Opening up people can be difficult. She does have a lot of normals, but I don't know, man. I never felt that empowered with C as I felt with H. H is definitely the character you pick to like make people mad. But C can hold her own. She has big damage. I'm not gonna. Her mix up in the corner, it's okay. It's average. She forces a meaty. That's like you can't do anything. You have to hold it, and then you have to play the strike throw game. Basically, she does have an overhead. Mates are very cute, so I'll give you that any day of the week. All right, so that's enough for the PCLs. So yeah, I think that's kind of like what's with them. So all right, I kind of want to put. Okay, I have. Okay, we're gonna put the Satsuki's at the end. So we're gonna put this character. Um, I'm gonna put Siwara here. So Siwara, uh, it is a controversial pick in this spot. You could argue there are better characters for this position in the tier list, and I could probably agree with you. But I think character himself is very good. Nah, bro, he's very good. He's very good. His neutral is very good. The problem is that some of his hitboxes have a lot of green in them, so they can be very dangerous to use. His hitbox is very big, so that's kind of bad. But he has I think it's the biggest. Is it the biggest? I think it's the biggest. The biggest hit activation. But the character just plays neutral so I don't know. It's so beautiful, like to look at like Iwashi play Vara. It's really hard to explain. It feels like he controls more than he should. Like it feels like you're giving away too much. Yeah, it is the biggest. Yeah, it feels sometimes that you give up more space that you should be given. But I don't know. It's just that feel that you shouldn't risk it. If that makes any sense. I don't know. It's a really hard pick. It's really difficult. I sent you the secret tech. Yo, okay, I got you. But I'm gonna steal that later, man. I'm interested on the look. I love this game, man. I just like to like laugh random shit. Yeah, I think he has very good normals in general. He can call you out in places that you would think you would be fine, and it's kind of crazy, like honestly. By the way, this song I love it, man. I'm sorry it's on loop, but like I think it's fire. I think it's fire. I'll probably go back to the playlist in a sec. Yeah, outside of that, I think his problem is that his defense modifier is very low. Also, he's very fuzzable by a lot of characters. Like there are a lot of setups that only work like Nero, Wara, Respite, and that kind of struggles. As a Wara player, you have to be aware of them. So you can get called out very hard. If that makes any sense. So I think that's where his weakness comes. But I think his offense is solid enough. His damage is big. This is definitely a safe pick. But if we're going by order, it's gonna be we might go back. That's all I'm gonna say for now. He is definitely high tier. I'll give you. He's definitely high tier. He's a super strong character. But I don't know if this position particularly. Maybe as we go down the rest of this tier, we might come back and do some changes. Alright, so here is where I come and I say, let's see what do we got left. Alright, we got Akiha's down. This character is mid tier. I don't want care. Actually, no, she's high tier, but not now. I might put Arcueid, but I think actually my girl, my one and only, is here. I think Sishion is in this part of the tier list. Um, of course, what do you want me to say about her? I love her. She's some of the best pressure in the game. I think what I love the most about her is her offense is so unique to her. She feels like she was the prototype character, right? She feels she she feels so different from the rest. I think that's why I like her pressure. It's just so much you need to be aware of. Resource management with gun, like trying to sneak in some like 6Cs for more plus frames. Her jab is plus, her 5A is +1, which is insane. I don't know why. She has like arguably the best overhead in the game. Arguably the best overhead in the game because it's a standing overhead that does not have flash. A lot of people in this game look for overheads in the flash. Since she doesn't have it, you have to like pay attention. Her damage is big, as you've probably all seen. Her execution is high. That's kind of a problem. Like, not a problem, because we're assuming optimal play. Yeah, she has a very good. Her air normals are not like the best in the game, but all have very good uses. She had K confirmed from like almost anywhere into big damage. You feel me? So that's what I like. Oh, that's my boy, my boy Tynon with the follow. JB is such a good. I think it's so underrated. JB is so underrated. It actually makes me sad. JC is super good. JA, like her JA is a mistake. I think everyone like knows about the story of me rising JA. That's the Scrot. I just like rising JA out of pressure. I don't give a shit. It's really hard to deal with for a lot of characters. I think her pluses are very good, but her problems. I'll tell you firsthand because I play her. Her ground normals are not the best for neutral. Her normals are kind of stubby in the ground. Outside of like 5A, 2A, 2B, 5A, 2B are like the things you're gonna be pressing. Yeah, yo, Esadoo with the follow. Thank you so much. I started on this cat, man. A lot of people start with her. A lot of people try to pick her up. I've got a lot of people from DMs, which always like always makes you kind of happy. Hit me up with like, oh man, I started picking playing Melty Blood. I want to play Shion. Text to you. I'm like, that's where it's at, man. That means a lot. Now I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. Alright, we in this. So yeah, outside of that, let's put on her problems. Outside of her normals being stubby, she doesn't get Oki off throw, and that is big. Do you know why that happened? Because in Akadensa, she used to have a 50-50 of her air throw. She used to have a fucking 50-50 of her air throw. That's crazy. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. I want it back. But yeah, she has to play this little mind game of where are you gonna attack in the corner. Right, you've all seen the hey, 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 super, right? When I catch attack. If they tag neutral for some reason, I'll react and I'll do it. But otherwise, you can just be pretty safe, like not holding anything. Um, Mid screen, it's kind of problematic. You do get big damage, but you go back to neutral, where a lot of characters don't have that problem. You know, they get a hit and they put it in your corner and then they run set play on you. Xion has to decide whether or not she wants to use resources for Oki or she wants damage. So it's a constant. You have to be very take care of a lot of these things when you play Xion. So she's a bit more technical than your average rushdown character. So yeah, I think if you want swag, she's definitely the character for you. Like, there are definitely very options for a rushdown character, but I think she has like what she needs to win. Matchup wise, she's pretty even across the board. She loses to characters that have better normals than her. So Arcueid. Real talk, Scrot. You once told me Shoni's Bat, Nanaya were. Yeah, Nanaya, I was gonna put him next to Xion. I think Xion might be better than Nanaya. I was gonna put him next. Nanaya's next. Nanaya's next. Nanaya's no spoilers. No spoilerinos. Placerino. Alright, since y'all want it, let's start talking about my waifu. Let's put on. Okay, this is gonna be rough. This is not as rough actually. Where's Nanaya? So this Nanaya makes up for C and F moon. I will not talk about H. I think H is Meteor. Right. So this character, super edgelord. Oh, all Akihas are equal. Yes, no. I think H moon might be in the lower tier. Yeah, minimal cognition, man. This character actually causes a lot of problems. Some people say he sucks. Some people say he's super strong. I'm in the middle, as you can see. The way he plays, one of his major problems is that he doesn't have a run. He's actually kind of slow for a character like him. He has dash block, of course, and stuff. His buttons are good. He's 2B as C Moon. I'm talking C Moon right now. C Moon 2B, 5C confirms are good. His DP 236C is a sin. Safe on block DP. That's pretty much one of the only characters. I think it's the only character who can do that. Yeah, his mix-ups are not. Alright, so this is the meme. So the problem with Naya is that he suffers from Hisui. Alright, I'll tell you first why I think he's weaker, Xion. Is that he plays similarly. He wants to get a hit, get a knockdown, or get damage. Yeah, I don't think most of his buttons are good. Sometimes he hits you with a super long normal and he can't confirm. So that's where his trouble comes. He has problem hit confirming, and he has problem like getting a reward of his mix-up. So he has the stance, like overhead, command grab, dash, feint. But which ones of them actually give you a reward? How you guys? So I was stuck doing this with the person who used to be known as Butterfree. I looked up to him a lot when he used to play. Like he was my hero. So we just talk about it, and he was like, "Yeah, if you fuzzy jump, how many options are you killing, and how do I beat you?" I was like, "Wow, the way he beats me of fuzzy jumping, he needs to feint into air throw or call out my jump." He making the yeah, so that's the thing. I think so he loses a lot of reward of his options when you look at the counterplay. Let's look at the counterplay, right? Because it's like backdash. Between backdash and fuzzy jump, you cover most options. So he needs to call out. He needs to call you out to get any sort of reward. That's my problem with Nanaya Oki, and that's why I think it's not the scariest. He's definitely scarier in Arcueid. Yeah, his pressure, the way he opens you up is pretty bad. So yeah, I agree with that too. Well, I don't know about his Oki, but the way he opens you up is not the best, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she's top tier waifu. She's cute. I'll give you that. I'll give you that any day, man. But yeah, I think his DP just carries him a lot too. Like a lot of scramble, he can force scrambles, and he just oops, DP. You think so? His overhead is relatively good. I want to say the range is very good, so he can hit you in ranges where you'll feel safe. So that's usually when I get hit by it is by that. Cheese Slicer is good for neutral. It definitely like can snipe damage that you didn't deserve. For Full Moon, he gives up Cheese Slicer for dive kick, and dive kick is very strong. But you can chicken block it, and then you can kill him. That's how you beat Warine, guys. You have to chicken block it. Chicken block it means block it in like jump early, like so like you block it as soon as possible, and then you just punish him. Warine roll credits. Yeah, Warine, the meme. But I think between the two, they cover each other kind of well. Though the fact that he can run definitely struggles, makes him struggle in many matchups. Roa definitely kind of miserable for Nanaya. Nero kind of miserable. Hime kind of miserable, etc. I need to learn how to fuzzy jump. Yeah, like I think you can learn so much from learning defense, man. That's what I love about labbing characters. When you lab characters, you learn the weaknesses of the character too. So it helps, man. It really helps. But let's see, move on. What are we gonna do? All right, so we're running out of characters here. So I'm gonna put. I kind of want to put C Akiha, CV Akiha here. I feel we have too many high tier characters, but I don't think this character is mid tier. So let's do it. So I'm gonna put CV Akiha here. Um, I think she might be lower on the tier list. Actually, but what does she have? Yeah, the game has a lot of the game has a lot of high tiers, and I was saying this. I think that's awesome. The fact that we need 2 columns for high tiers, I think it's cool. Yeah, I want to say her pluses is that she plays like. Do you remember when we went over Siakiha when she puts the pit and she wants to make a mistake? She does the same, but she's very fast. So she covers ground faster. She's a more aggressive version. See Viviaki's culture. That's a nice meme. Watch my character actually be good. big big put in low tier. I'm ready. I don't know what character it is, but let's keep it a secret. Then no, but I think Siviaki plays the Siaki hop game, but faster in general. Uh, like her normals are good. JJB is pretty good when you are coming from a below. Let's put it in context. When you're coming from the low, JB is broken. JC is good for mix-up. Can't wait for Scrot V to talk about my character. Oh god. You might be disappointed because mid tiers we're gonna go like this mid tiers. I just wanted to let you know mid tiers are not gonna be ordered like this. That's why we're taking so long here. But yeah, I think that's kind of it honestly. Like Siri Akiha, it's just self-explanatory. She's like very oppressive. And she can make you feel miserable sometimes. Her ribbons are very good for pressure, for movement. She has 2 air dashes and ribbons. That's almost 3 that's almost 3 dashes, and she can change them. Like you can do a dash, ribbon, dash, jump. Her air movement is out of this world. If you want air movement, definitely pick up are you has better? Yes. Yes, God tier, top tier, and high tier are gonna be ordered. C tier downwards is not ordered because I don't want to be here until 3 a.m. because I need to study for Japanese because I have a test tomorrow. Oops. But I just think that's kind of it. Like I think most of the things that I mentioned with Siaki apply with Siriakiha. Her major weakness is that she is Viakiha. She has like the lowest defense modifier from a normal character in this game. So that's the problem, right? You are faster and you feel more oppressive. Oh my god. Nihongo testo ga. Bro, I'm in this. Hello? I'm in this? No, but I think I basically covered what I wanted to say about the pit. Like how she works offensive wise. I covered it with Siviaki. So Siaki, I mean. Let's see. Oh god. I kinda wanna put Efisui here, but I don't know, man. Is she worth the high tier spot? Also, F arc. If F arc allowed the high tier spot, is this Ruas allowed in the high tier spot? Oh my god, that's the problem here. So I want to cover the rest of high tier here. So what do we have left? We have H Nero. So let's look at this. We have H Nero left. H Nero is definitely high tier, even though he's like way shittier Nero. F arc, H Aoko, F Isui, and we have the Satsuki's, Fatsuki, and Hatsuki. Right? I think that's gonna be the cutoff for the high tiers, from what I can see here. Right? But in what order though? H Vision, yes, she is good, but she's mid tier because the other Visions are very bad. So let's gonna go in order here. Let's put them up first, and then let's try to discuss it. All right. So I'm just gonna just put them so I can like stop looking at all these characters and get confused. Also, I kind of want to put CL, but I think CL is the pinnacle of mid tier. So I, I might put it as a special mention, but I doubt it. Alright, I have these. I had. Oh my god, so many characters. My eyes. Bro, I put so Fatsuki and Hatsuki. And did I put H Neuro? No, I did not put H Neuro. So H Neuro probably goes here. Let's see. How do we break this down? F mates is mid tier, sadly. Um, I'm gonna go with F with mid tier right now with mates. I think they're a very interesting character, but I don't think it is that scary. From the matches I've played, I've played. I'm playing F mates right now just cause. So let's go one by one. Evisui, very good neutral, super high damage. Yeah, but H-Say is not that good. I'll tell you right now, she has big damage, her combos are hard, but her neutral is nothing like C-Say. I'll tell you right now. So, Efisui, good damage, good neutral, good pressure. This chair, this chair, this chair, this chair, this chair, this chair, this chair. I need these chairs in chat. This chair. Now, this chair is good. It's very good. uh, her damage with the ladder, it is insane, insane, insane damage, insane damage, insane. This chair, this chair, this chair is an eyesore. She has good neutral, like I said before. I think she's just solid, but she's definitely weaker than C by far. Her mix-up is not scary. It's like the same hit throw you're playing, but you're playing F Moon. If that makes sense. This char is an eyesore. This chair is an eyesore. But yeah, I just feel she's kind of way weaker. Though her buttons are very big. That's something to put in consideration. The other thing is that her 5C, like I was saying how wonders about Hisui 5C. The 5C for H is still the same, but you can't Gatling into like almost anything. That's not that cool. Hosa Charity. No! No! I need water. Oh god. So that's covers it for Hisui. I kind of want to just speed run through this. Arcueid. This is the hardest character in the game. F Arc. Easily hardest character in the game. She has 1 frame links up the ass. 1 frame links on 1 frame links, 1 frame links, 1 frame links. Check for Discord DMs. One sec. Oh, this is the secret tech? Gotcha. I saw you. I'm just like trying to check on. Do you just want to get this wrong first? Fuck Verizon. Fuck Verizon. Oh yeah, I have the. For those who don't know, I have a character difficulty tier list. Might be posted somewhere. And I have the top of the list is like fuck Verizon. The next one's like, anyways, Jim, how are you doing? Okay, now put her in top tier. Thanks. Wow. I think since the reason I have her in high tier is because she's like the one who opens the door to top tier, and then Arcueid closes it. It's like, oh, now you're top tier. Now you're fucked up. But yeah, F Arc is the hardest character in the game, execution wise. So if you're a tech monster, execution monster, this is your character. That and H Ryogi for sure. She has big damage. If you do know her combos, she does so much damage. I kid you not. Like, if you don't do her real combos, she does like average full moon damage, like 3-4k, which is not bad. But if she do her combos, you like 5-6, like plus. Like I've seen in actual matches, people just disintegrate. HC, I think her route can be problematic, but I think FR is just like so much work for no reason. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need the frame perfect work. But if we're talking potential, I think in potential this character might be good. The problem with F Arc is that surprisingly enough, her mix-up is very weak for like Arcueid. She has this, like an overhead that's like 6E, but she jumps from the air, so you already know it's like gonna be an overhead. Fart. I think that's her major problem. She can play neutral pretty well. I love the character. She has a fuzzy, but you need IH. No, it's not like use like the one with H like jump to C IH. Bad. Where are the tapes? Where are the tapes? Why are you all hiding the stack? No, send me the tape and I'll move her up. If it's easy to set up, that could be it. But I'll send you the tapes later. Exactly. I think her major problem is that why would you play F when C exists? Her neutral is she's a completely different character though. Of me versus Teska. Yeah, that's. I mean, her neutral is good. She doesn't play the Arcueid neutral though. She doesn't have jump C. She doesn't have 5A being super broke like the 5A broken Arcueid has. She doesn't have a 2-2 DP. She doesn't have a reactable mix like left right of any hit apparently. But apparently she does according to Anano. Need to see the tape. Need to see those tapes. But yeah, that's for my placing in the tier list. And H Aoko, the worst Aoko in the game, which is not saying much. I think she's pretty strong. What's different about her? She's more rushdown. She has more offensive capabilities while still having some zoning. She still has the orbs. She has the negative edge orbs as well. I think though what happens to this character is that she's just H Moon. It's just H Moon power creep in this case. I do think the character is though she has a fuzzy that's super easy to set up. Shark is just VR forever. If Arc if Arc Wave is just fun to the mask. But yeah, I think H Aoko is really fun. She does have like a fuzzy that's easy to set up. So like if you want to be offensive and you really like Aoko for some reason, I think go for it. Her execution can be kind of hard on her, like the more advanced combos, but if you get them down, you got this. I think you should be okay. I think her major problem is definitely half moon power creep and the fact that she's just weaker than the other two. If Aoko had a matchup against Nak compared to other Aokos, well, there's your trivia for there's the trivia. Now you got the counter pick. Y'all need it. Yeah, now H Nero. I was considering putting him in the tier list in high tier, but the reason he stays is because he has some Nero normals. He has like a good 5A, he has 2C, he has 3C. That's 2B, so, no, it's 2B. But he also has summons, just especially the 214B series. I think it's good. So why is this character solo? Like Nero is a we already established Nero is a problem character. The problem is The deer on H Moon doesn't chase the opponent. It just goes forward. It just goes forward. He just goes forward. Also, he changes the teleport for a dash, which I know some Neros like. I know there's like an Asian in Japan who actually like does pretty good. Yeah, the deer only goes forward in H Moon. Has the infinite, yeah. Oh yeah, he has the infinite. But don't worry about it. I think it's so like arbitrary just set up. It's like don't worry about it. But yeah, outside of the fact that he has summons, I like Biohazard, you know, like near normals and whatnot. I think this character shouldn't be in high tier. His offensive tools are like way weaker. He's definitely like you can feel the power creep. The 2/2 summon is very interesting. The B, especially he has the B summon for Arcuna players. B has nothing to do with like curse. You know, like that's a mistake in that game. But the B is interesting. I want to say it's interesting, but I don't think it's that strong. So yeah, just because he has good normals and you know he's overall just Nero, he stays in the high tiers. But I definitely feel the power. Like definitely don't feel like he's Nero. Like if you want to be hipster, then go for it. But I don't recommend it myself. You definitely have better. Like the other two Neros provide stronger options. Then we have the other two Satskis, Fatsuki, F Satsuki, and Hatsuki, H Satsuki. So H Satsuki definitely is in this tier list for Ura, exclusively for Ura. Ura makes this character look high tier. Ura is like arguably the best player in Japan right now, like one of the top 5, top 3. He's so solid. So solid. My man is crazy good with this character. Her pressure is crazy good. Her sonic neutral is like ridiculous to deal with. Her 5C is good. Also, if you know how to buffer, because that's something Ura was doing. He was like buffering his inputs behind 5C, because 5C has a big clash box. But yeah, like I just think H Satsuki is just very good. She's definitely weaker than C by far. But she plays the game, you know, she plays like I like to call her a regular Melty Blood character. And I think she's very good for closing the tier list in this because she's just like one of the peak Melty Blood characters. Run your game, you know, run your offense, BC throw, go in, run your offense. Play neutral, you know, like there's nothing extraordinary about her outside of like her mix up of the tornado throw. Her mix up of the tornado throw is messed up. I'll tell you that. I don't know how I blocked those. I blocked those at Sea Otaku. I was like on a higher plane that day, dude. Yeah, she's I think she's solid. Like she plays Melty Blood and very good. Like if you want a solid Melty character to learn the game, you know, like if you want to learn the Melty fundamentals, she's definitely it. Also, if anyone's watching to like, oh, which character should I try for a beginner? Play whoever you want. By the way, no F macing high tier. I think they are mid tier, but they are solid mid tier. Like they could be high tier, but I don't think so right now. I don't think so right now. In 2019, November 4th, I do not think they're high tier. No, oh my god, no, they're low tier. Don't H mate. It's like one of the worst characters in the game. Oops. But yeah, Fatsuki on the other hand, I think she's F Satsuki. It's a cool take on the Satsuki, on like the C Satsuki, because she has a similar combo route. The main difference. What do you want, TVH? Must see why. I'm sorry. No, she's solid. I think she's mid. But right, like Fatsuki, she's usually a counter pick character. You barely see any Satsuki player main F. Mostly, she has an execution barrier that you'd think she wouldn't have. So, to go off real quick, you know, like the Satsuki dunk combo, like Ikia, whatever. For C Satsuki, it's a 2-frame link, which is it's not trivial, but you can learn the timing. For F, it's a 1-frame link, the same inputs. Come on it? Why? So yeah, it is considerably more hard to do Satsuki's combos. I'm just gonna throw that. I'm just gonna put that out there. I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit because I think F Satsuki has very good mix-ups, especially because her ender, she has DP ender. Just ask F mates, bro. What the fuck? Just ask F mates. Oh my god. Oh my god. These people under F. Okay, I'll put F mates. I like Satsuki. I like. Okay, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay, I like Satsuki to be the closing. So you know what? We're gonna do it like this. All right, Satsuki, get out of here. Give me those Satsukis. I'll give me F mates. Alright, y'all like F mates? Alright, I think Fatsuki might be better because she's closer to Satsuki. I'll go over Fatsuki, like why she's just a counter pick character usually. And let me get F mates. Y'all wanted F mates. I'll put it in between. I think they're equally strong, but I like H Satsuki as a closing. I really like H Satsuki as a closing. So Fatsuki, uh, she has the hop, the little hop, and the little hop actually, the EX hop actually beats Nero. When Nero puts a summon, you react to that and you win. Straight up. Nero cannot play that matchup at all. It is super miserable for the Nero player. Like he can't summon at will, and I think that's big. That's huge. That's definitely huge. Also, Fatsuki gets access to 5C, the really big anti-air punch 5C. That's big. The only problem is that she loses the 5A. So Katsuki 5A is like one of the best answers in the game. She literally has like this little standing low, which is it's not bad, but you really like the anti-air mash. I think it's solid. I think overall Fatsuki is good, but she's just outclassed. And also the execution barrier does not help her. But she has different mix-ups than C, which is cool. Like she has the same mix-ups, but she has more. So I think in that regard, she might be better on the mix-up department. But Sasuke mix-up is so strong already that you don't really need the extra mix-ups that F has to really like run your game. So since we have F mates, let's just talk about F mates. Y'all love F mates. I love F mates too. All right, so let's just do it. Wait, water first. Man, how long has we been running? Man, like 3 hours? Like 2 hours and a half, right? And we're rolling high tier, dog. Bro. So F mates, the puppet character of the game. You see many duo characters, Kohaku Hisui, C mates, Kohamek, Nekomek, all these crazy stuff. They're not puppet characters, right? They're assist characters. F mates, to be good at F mates, you really need to play both. Actually, first, before let me just change the song because this thing is actually just getting to me right now. Y'all have probably be done with it too. Let me put up the rest of the Toll OST. Yeah, shout out to Tsukihime typing online, man. I love this game. Bro, stop. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Oh my god, my ears. I was dying. Right, so F-Mates is the puppet character. So she has a little heart meter, right? I think it's like the most interesting. Like one of the most interesting mechanics in this game. So she has a little 5 hearts, and her specials consume hearts. So the A specials consume 1 heart, the B specials consume 2, the C consume 3, and she has a way to recharge. If you go overboard, then your assist faints for a little bit, right? And you get back 3 hearts or something. 3 hearts, yes. So the bad thing about this character is that she does not have any special, like the point made doesn't have any specials outside of Kohaku. Kohaku has the 5C charge. She throws a sword and then she can throw a battle, like a projectile battle, like F Kohaku, which is it's interesting. Usually, the way you play this character is you play Kohaku point, because you have Kohaku normals. It's like probably the easiest time around to play. Also, the Hisui assist is very big. Like, some of the Hisui assists are pretty bullshit. The Hisui gets access to 5C as an assist, And you don't know how much I've been saying about 5C. I think 5C is ridiculous, underappreciated normal. And you get to sandwich people between 5C and your normals. That's crazy fun. I think it's crazy fun. It's crazy fun. She has mad plus frames. Her pressure is mad, it's mad scary. Her mix-up is mad scary. The thing about F mates, you really need to be able to play both mates on the go, especially when you do like the tag, the EX plant into tag mix-up. It's really hard to explain, but if you've seen F mates, you probably know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'd recommend you look up like footage for this character. Like she's very fun to watch. You really need to kind of know how to play both mates. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. But the problem about, like I was saying, the problem about that is that you don't have access to specials, and you suffer from the struggles that the characters themselves already did. So it doesn't feel like, like gameplay is so interesting of controlling both mates. That is, no, like I think it's a big challenge, but sometimes you gotta think, like, am I fighting myself or am I fighting my opponent, right? Because you need to solve this puzzle of controlling both characters. I mean, yeah, yeah. I think Koha lead is definitely. If you're not starting Kohaku in the FMH, you're definitely messing up. Like, I think Kohaku assists aren't as good. They're not good at all. I think they're good for mix-up, but you need to enforce the block stone before you can do that. And I think the best way is just to set up the plant. I think it's doable, but I don't see the point. That I think if you can evade it, if you can just play Kohaku point, I think you get the most out of the character. But I don't think she's bad, but she requires a lot of work. But if you're into puppet characters and you want to try something very different, yeah, if you want to try something very different, definitely try F Mates. I think she's some of the most fun I've had in the game. And then we have Ura character, which I already described, right? Super strong character, plays Melty Blood very good. So we close high tier. I think we close high tier with this, and we can move on. So mid tier. So this is when we can chill mid tier. So mid tiers, characters who can play the game. All the mid tiers can win. They're all strong characters, but they're just outclassed. I'm not gonna go over all of them. I'm not gonna be over that much order. So I'm gonna put just for representation of all CLs. I'm gonna put CL, especially C and F. They're honorary high tiers in my opinion. They're very good characters. C is Jack of all trades. A lot of Jack of all trades will be in this tier. Jack of all trades, a lot of tools, good pressure, cool damage. Like tools for every matchup. She can actually fight like Roa super well, Hime super well. FCL gives up some of her utilities for a little bit more like mid-range control. She has little flipper attacks, which they're mad good. They're mad fun, and she does mad damage. FCL is like so much damage. She's so good. She also has the little dash command grabs, which they're pretty tricky because they have a clash box for some fucking reason. For a character as opposed to Killroa. Well, if you read the novel, you pretty much know that Shield has never won a match. Like she thinks she's hot shit, but she hasn't won shit. Yeah, I throw the shots. So just to scum through it real quick. Uh, Outclassed completely by C. She's just weaker C. She has this tool, this tool, this tool, this tool, this tool, which is it's doable. It's okay, but she's definitely outclassed straight up. I love this character. Definitely outclassed. She feels that she has counters which are cool. She has counters that are cool. I love her counters. Her projectiles are interesting. Her pressure is cool. She has a command grab. She has the plans. But I don't know. It feels like she has to work a lot. Despite being Kohaku, she feels that she works a lot. I think she just plays strike throw, but many other characters do it already, if you can see, and they're all pretty like better than her. She excels because she has like cool neutral, especially with the projectile battles. She can definitely catch people off guard with those. But outside of that, I don't have much to say about her. She's just like there, she's solid. But yeah, definitely like I said, all these characters are class in some way. This is gonna make up for the other two lens, or two lens definitely are class. I think F is an interesting character. I'm not gonna lie, F is definitely an interesting character. It's really fun to play around, but she's very slow. Yeah, so that's the thing about Doritos Len. It's like she feels kind of slow. And C is, I'm sorry for all the C. I know there's C Len players that are like they love their character and whatnot. She's not. She's not that. She's not that. She's not that good. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, man. But let's see. Uh, well, I mean, we could have my boy Asta. My boy Asta Tono Shiki. My boy here is making up for C and F moon. H moon low tier material. So C Tono, very good neutral, good buttons. I think his damage is pretty good. It's pretty alright. Mix up not there. Heat average. I think he suffers from the non-AI complex that he can't really move around the screen really well. So there are matches where he just like dies because he can't just make it on time. His air dash is I think his air dash just mix him up. That kind of Asta. Yeah, yeah. I just throw the lore. Whatever, fuck it. In the Spanish version of Tsukihime, reminder that's the one I read first. When they refer to Tono Stingy, they called it Asta, which is spear. It's like spear in Spanish. So I always thought that was funny because I've never heard that. So it became a meme in the Latin American community. So yeah, like, but FC Tono, I think he's just solid. He's just, he's like by definition a mid-tier character. He can play his game, but he is, has to struggle. He has to struggle his way in, and he needs to struggle to open up people. F Moon, on the other hand, I feel he has better neutral, and he's just like easier to play. His damage is ridiculous, like there's the banana Shiki meme, but definitely Cheese Slicer is way weaker now than in PS2. But his damage is good. His neutral is overall, I want to say a bit more solid. I want to say his normals are a bit better. 5B is so good. F Tono 5B is good. F Tono 6B is good. F Tono Jump B is absurd. That button is a mistake. It's underrated. I think F Tono JB is underrated normal. 100%. Super good. So move on. Remember this is not organized. So I'm just gonna put all the characters. F Roa, F and H Roa in this tier. F Roa is super easy to play and is such an effective character at what he does. He just has good pressure. He has very high damage. His mix-up is actually above average because he has a little like dodge mix-ups. H Roa mid tier, yes. H Roa excels on the Nero matchup. So what Zero players do is that they learn H for the Nero matchup because Nero actually gives him problem. But Nero versus H Roa is like one of the worst matchups for Nero. Believe it or not. But yeah, H-Row is just like it's good. I think it's a scrub killer. Oh, of course. You're talking H-Yaki, the Latin American special. It's just definitely just like the definition of an outclass character. We'll go to it. Oh, Evwara. Oh, I didn't put Evwara. Wow, bro, I didn't put Evwara. Yeah, H and F, H Moon stands for honest. Let me just go through. Let me just go through Oron. Like, let's put H Wara on his throne, on the throne that he deserves. Actually, you know what? It's just really funny. All right, we'll put meme. We'll put a meme. Oh no, fuck! I fucked up. Oh no, I fucked up again. I'll make a new tier, a new tier, and then put it F Wara. I just put F Wara on it. I think that might be fun. I think yo, if we put Evwara as the bottom of the borderline of uh high tier and mid tier, I do think he's mid tier. I'll be honest with you. I think he's mid tier. But I think it will be really okay. Let's fucking do it. Let's put the black color too. Here, FWARA, FWARA. Yeah, so since we're gonna go to FWARA real quick, yo, hit me up with the FWARA in chat. You'll know what's up. Yeah, let's move up FWARA to his spot. Let's just for gateway, gateway to high tier. If that makes any sense. I think it's oh my god, hit me up with the FWARA. Yeah, but I think it's self-explanatory. FWARA gateway to high tier. I think he's mid tier. Let's keep it straight. I think he's mid tier. So what is FWARA, right? FWARA is the Eno function of the game because we needed an Eno function. Hover dashing. Uh, what is it like? One of the fastest overheads in the game is like hover dash JA. He has like, I think he's the one of the coolest characters combo wise. I think he's like the coolest combo video character in my opinion, next to Apriyogi, Atriogi. I think it might be the best. It might be the best. So for those who don't know, he has the I don't know, but the character himself, I think he has tools, but I feel he's just like he doesn't get to use them. Sometimes he doesn't get to use it like super broken 2B. His 2B is plus 6 on block. He does like the hover dash. It's just like getting around. You know, moving around the screen can be problematic. Getting stuff, getting your game going. Yeah, the dash creeps is neutral. You know, because with Seawara, you definitely control the space. You can definitely control it because you have good movement and you have like the same normals. But Evora, it feels like once you get the touch, you can run the step play. But getting the touch is extremely hard because your life is low. You have like low defense modifier. You don't have heat. You have like the main defensive mechanic that Vara has. So, you know, you lose a lot of what makes Seawara good, I want to say, or like what makes him playable in the meta. But yeah, his TV combos, the haze combos are like the coolest shit in the game. Like, man, fucking go look what is like a Evwara support movie, I think it's called on YouTube. Fucking go watch that shit. Yo, Cadenza with the follow. Yeah, that's imagine sucking because you don't have heat. Yeah, man, what's up, Cadenza? But yeah, let's put Evwara for the meme because I want to see Japan. I definitely want to see Japan retweeting this, man. Because Japan went crazy on my 2016 tier list. That was trash. And like after CEO Otaku, I was watching some Japanese players discuss about Wara, and they were like, "Oh, the world champion thinks like Wara is like B tier." I'm like, "Please, first of all, don't call me that. Like that was fucked up. Second of all, that really sucks." Like I didn't want to be rude, but like that was very funny. But okay, back to mid tier. Um, okay, so do we need? Well, H.R. like I said, I think I think he's a scrub killer for sure. I think he's definitely a scrub killer. Uh, most characters can backdash. Most characters can backdash the Sokodaro, the charge one, the one that's plus, and just kill him for it. So, oops. He has the air unblockable orbs though, the 214s. Those are good. 214C especially is problematic. But yeah, I just think it's fair. Like he's good, but I don't think he's broke. But yeah, definitely if you want to play C Raw and you want to be like top level, like mad good, I suggest learning H Raw for the newer matchup. That's what I know that Red Melon and other Roas do. But let's move on the mid tier. Uh, man, I see Coma, but we haven't reached that yet. Well, let's put. All right, so oh my god, this is rough. So I want to put all Ryogis. Yeah, I'm gonna put all Ryogis in mid tier. But there's a clear difference here. There's a clear difference here in power. H Ryogi is definitely the best Ryogi by far. Okay, so H Ryogi, best Ryogi. Also one of the hardest characters in the game. There's the huge meme. Like all the new players come from Cardinal Kyokai, and they like, oh real. They saw the combo video. Like they'll say like, oh I came because I saw the combo video. So I can't. I want to learn Ryogi, and then they notice she's super hard, and it's like, oops, I'm dead. But yeah, H Ryogi is the best Ryogi. Some of the best pressure in the game. If you don't know how to EX guard, you will lose. I will tell you straight up, if you don't know how to EX guard, you will lose to Ichiryogi. Ichiryogi eats H moons for days. Like there's a lot of footage of she just guard breaking like H moons. It's fucking funny. It's hilarious. Her mix up is good actually. She has like those like unseeable 50-50s in the corner. Those shit. That's just hard to block. And 2L hit me with that shit. I was like, what? Every person I've talked to that plays says that wants to learn Ryogi. Bro, because the combo video, there's so many of them. I made a meme combo video. I was like, I put like Karno Kyokai AMV, super tuny name, bro. It has like 1,000 views. I'm like, what are you all doing? Like the combo video sucks. It's just like basic combos. Like, bro, just learn these combos if you want to play. Like, fuck it. But yeah, then there's F, and some people say F is better. I disagree, but I think F has better neutral. F Ryogi actually gives Hime troubles because her 2B is so good. F Ryogi has so many good pokes. Like 5B, 2B, JB, JC, JA. It is insane. She controls a lot. Um, she just feels like I want to say she's like the shitty Hime function. If that makes any sense. Like I hate F Ryogi. I'm not the biggest fan. As you all know, if you all don't know, Ryogi was my first character. I played Siryogi when I started playing 2012. So I have some attachment to the character. But not F. F wasn't that fun for me. But then Siryogi, she's usually cataloged as the worst Ryogi. I will I agree, but I don't think she's weak. Like she's not weaker than F. I think they're equally strong. So I think it's H better than F. That's better or equal than C. So Siryogi, yeah, has JA, has JB. I think her JB is super broke. I think it's so good. She has good damage with J engine, so she has custom combo or like something like custom combo. It's pretty weird to explain. Yeah, JB is good. JA is good. Her pressure is okay. She has unblockable. She has the unblockables like 5C unblockable, 6C unblockable. They're memes, but they're there. Definitely catching people off guard. She has some mix-up that they require like 200 bar or something, so usually it's not worth it. Her damage is good enough though. I definitely think she can play the game, and I think if you want to play Ichiragi or something, I think this might be your best way to start. Like if you're new to Melty Blood, I think Siryogi is a pretty good starting character. I'm saying I'm kind of biased because I learned the game with that character, so I felt it taught me what I needed. But all the Ryogis suffer from the same that they're very low defense modifiers. So if you get touched, you can suffer. There's that famous footage of me in tournament doing AK to a Ryogi. Like I did an AK counter hit on like an H Ryogi, and I looked at them. I was like, I'm sorry. I remember that was very funny. All right, but yeah, Ryogi. I think they're all playable. They're all good. Definitely, H-Ryogi the best, but you need to put a lot of work with the character. The love needs to carry you through that one. All right, what do you have here? What do we have? Oh my, so we're gonna put. Do we want to put the other Seifukus? Yeah, I'm gonna put the other Seifukus in on the other Shions for sure. So let me not get this wrong. The the other Shions, F Shion, H Shion, they're good. They're very good. F Shion is good. It's very good. But I think she's weaker. Yeah, F Miyako is here too. And F Reese, for sure. But yeah, F Xion is super strong. Played by Christu, of course. It's my only like one of my only Xion brothers. But yeah, F Xion is good. I just feel she does the same. It feels like she does pretty similar things to C, but she's kind of weaker. Uh, that's kind of how I think about her. She's pretty similar in concept to what C does, but she goes about it in a different way. Meanwhile, H Moon has the ricochet shots, which are useful. They're plus on block and stuff. But she's like the most set play ones because her BMB it's mirrorless into the set play. So unlike the other Xions, she actually gets mixed up for free. Well, on the other ones, you usually like thinking, oh, should I spend resources on my mix up? H is just like, oh, I got a hit. Let me mix you. And she's also one of the easiest characters for sure. It's really funny. This is a funny story. Wait, I like the way Xion goes about it, and I feel like Xion can theoretically go on par. I think so too, but I think there's clear distinctions. I just still think C has better tools for it. Yeah, I read Melty Blood, the novel, and I fell in love with Xion, and I tried to play C Xion, but I couldn't do the combos. Like I could do them, but I couldn't do them like on command. So I play H. H was my first character, my first Xion, and I stick with her for like I would lab C, but I would net play H. You feel me? Like I wanted to main C, but I would learn neutral through H, and I think it helped me a lot for sure. So I think she's a very good starting character. She's very fun to play. She's very easy. She has good mix up. She has the same overhead. They all have the same standing overhead. It's cheap as fuck. But yeah, I think they suffer from the same issues as Sishion. They just happen to be like way weaker, especially Hceon. I feel her pressure is way weaker. Like yeah, I just feel like it's way weaker. Her pressure is way weaker. But there are good players for her. Rosha especially, my boy, Rosha-san. I miss you so much. I love Rosha. I met him in Brazil a couple years ago. I love that man. They told me at Evo that he misses me, that he wants to see me again, and I'm like, man, me too, man. I love Shion players. They're all funny. But yeah, F also had Rosha. I don't know if there's many F representation in Japan anymore. But yeah, that's how I feel. I think she's good. She's definitely playable, but definitely C has the upper hand. So yeah, then we have Miss Runner Up for Climax, F Miyako. If we put it in order, should definitely be like here. I feel nah to be here. Yeah, so F Miyako. Other people say she's a joke character, especially in Japan for some reason. But as you all saw, the character is problematic. I think she excels in matchups versus rushdown characters that actually need to interact with her. So bar Arcueid and top tier, I think she like like if you need to go in, she'll actually like be more than happy. She'll be more than happy to fuck you up. Her normals up close are so good. JB is a problem. JB is cheap. JB is so cheap. It is so cheap. JC is disjointed. JA is good. 5A anti-air. 5B broken. The dash 2B. Dash 2B is how this character plays. Like she has difficult times moving around the screen. Can I ask you some question about Fxion on the Discord? Yeah, sure. I do play the character, but I'm not as knowledgeable. I do know the basic stuff for sure. I can run it through like the stuff. Like I can do the combos and whatnot. I just haven't played the character in that while. You should definitely hit up Chris too, from Melty Brazil. I think he's in the Melty Court, if anything. But definitely hit Chris too up because he knows. He's been playing the character forever since the game came out, probably. But let's see, Miyako. Yeah, it's just so much damage, and she has the unseeable 50-50 that I'm teaching the way to beat it because apparently has an easy way to beat it. So working on it, I guess. I gotta work on that. Yeah, so this character broke my dreams and made me like suffer, but it's okay. He'll come back for sure. What do we got? All right, so Miyako. That's the thing. The problem is that when she needs to go in on you, when she doesn't play the brawler matchup, when she doesn't play the rush down matchup, she struggles. Hime Aoko, just disintegrator. Like any character with like very good movement and very good like or very good keep away tools, definitely give her trouble. The problem is that the good thing about her is that if she does get the hit, she will kill you. Because usually these characters have like low defense, and like Miyako is fine with getting like a JC counter hit and just like taking away 6k of your health. So yeah, her pressure up close is like very scary. Also in this tier, let's see, we have Fries, of course, Onani's favorite. F Reese, best Reese by far. Very strong 2A, very good poke in 5E. Very good poke in 5E, very good poke. Loses to Len Catwalk, as we previously discussed. She's also one of these like mashy super basic characters that does like a million damage for no reason. Hello, play fries. That's the meme that Onani made. Just hello, play fries. Yeah, she's. I think she does big damage. She plays her pressure is pretty interesting. So I think 6E is like if you block it standing, it's like not as plus, but you look at crouching, it's like a plus a million. I don't know. It's like she has like this little like hop dash. She doesn't have like a run. She has like a hop that she can crush you under sometimes if like you're knocked down. So she has like 50-50s on some characters because I don't think it works on everyone. If Miyako is mid, Call might lose because everyone can win in this game. Do you see? That's the magic of this game. I'm saying the weaknesses of these characters, but that doesn't mean shit, man. That means nothing. Don't matter. Yeah, Miyako hits hard. So does Respive. I think Respive F Reese has good normals. Distance and stance, yes. So I think her pressure is interesting. I think her pressure is very cool, but it's just movement. It's just outclassed. It's just problematic. That's the problem with her. Also she has the slowest wake up speed, right? If I recall correctly, I think she has the slowest wake up speed, which fucks up a lot of like meaties, especially for me. But yeah, I think she's okay, but she definitely has like those matchups. Actually, she can fight Nero because her 236C is like invul, and she can call out. It's the same thing as Fatsuki. You feel me? Like you can call out the summons on reaction. Oh, from Sweet. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, okay. I knew it wasn't like. Gotcha, gotcha. That's why I wasn't so sure, bro. The Nero, I know like she can fight Nero completely like fine. It's okay. Like it's not as bad. She definitely has tools to play around, but you really need to pick your spots, and the opponent really needs to give it to you. Like if they don't give you the time to punish, if they know the matchup, it's gonna be like rough. Yeah, exactly. I think it's definitely slight in your favor. I don't think it's bad, but I think it's good. For all right, let's see. What do we have here? So I'm gonna put mech as representation for CNF. So CNF mech mid tier for sure. Remember, this is not order, by the way. I'm just picking like mid tiers. I'm saying. She okay. So C is like one of the most interesting zoners in this game. A lot of cool things with the jetpack, the missiles, the lasers. Her combos are cool. Her combos are very cool in general. She has the best arc drive in the game, in my opinion. Like raw arc drive, I think is one of the best in the game. Straight up, fully invul. It's just your turn. You get to play. Like congratulations, now you play. Yeah, now you play. Like you do that, you play the game now. Congratulations. One KJ packs would make me hype. Man, that shit's hype. And similarly, a character that's very not looked that much upon, which is F Mech. I think she's very strong. Like more than people make her out to be. There's a Japanese player who definitely like puts to work. Like I forgot their name, but plays the plays the purple with red hair. Oh my god! Like goes to Acho and kills everyone. Yes, yes, that video. Oh my god! Like she has cool setups. Her pressure is interesting as hell. Her zoning is good. She has the same art drive. Her major problem is the air throw. Honestly, F mech air throw is god awful. It switches sides and like sometimes you can't punish. I don't know what the deal is, but it's really weird. Yeah, it's I have decent set play. That's all I'll say. It's not bad. It's not bad. You can do stuff. You can definitely mix. Yeah, definitely like yeah, I'll say that. That I think that's something most mechs, I think all mechs suffer in general. That's kind of like the problem with her. It's like about a game, it's not on point. So it's very hard to get people off of you. But when that's not happening, I think she plays her game pretty well. HMAC, we'll talk about her later. Also, I want to say the best coma, F coma, is gonna be mid tier too. So F coma, known as the Sandori character, he hits you, he gets a three-way of his hits because why not? He does big damage too. He's kind of effort. He has the zero frame command grab reversal, which the other two comas don't have actually. Uh, actually, I'm gonna put okay. So instead of that, I'm gonna put both comas because I think C coma is also kind of sick, and they kind of complement each other. Especially I've seen more Japanese coma player. But yeah, F coma, it's interesting because no, he definitely struggles. F coma especially has a very good anti-air in 2B, like very good anti-air. Like you usually don't see answers in Melty Blood, but he has one, and he's pretty good. His damage is good. His damage is very good. His mix-up is okay because he's a command. He has a command throw that leads into a three-way. That it's pretty scary to block. If you actually know how to input it, it's pretty hard to block for sure. Even on PC, I would say I got hit. To this day, I got hit. Like I know how to do the mix-up, and I still get hit. Like yeah, that's one of the cases of like I just don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, he just has tough time in neutral. He has the Satsuki problem when he can't jump cancel his normals. Meanwhile, C Koma plays Melty Blood. He's like Koma, but plays Melty Blood. So BC throw can cancel his normals in the air. Has a command grab, has stagger pressure. That's pretty cool. Like I think he's just like an average Melty character. Yeah, it's kind of like an average Melty character with like a little bit better mix up down, like what the average would have. That's how I would describe C in like very general terms. Yeah, but his frame traps are crazy good. His command grab reward is very good in general. He can put you in the corner of a command throw with if he side swap. Is it the side swap version? He has armor. The armor super like Shino Korin, but armor in Melty Blood is not the best. I don't know about Kamone, but he did not know how to code armor back then. Because if you know, you can just get like lock stun with 2A forever and you lose all your health. It is very problematic. It is very stupid. Yeah, but Koma is super. I love that character. I love watching the character. Japan is super crazy about the characters. There's quite a few. There's TGH. There's Akatsuki. There's another one. I forgot his name. Uh, it's Tokyo. I forgot. He had a weird name on last tournament. I saw him. But yeah, armor in Melty Blood sucks so bad. It is super like frustrating for me. But yeah, I think Koma can definitely just he plays the game. He can play the game pretty fine. Other two respives are low tier. What else do we have in here? Oh, of course we have the best Shion, HV Shion. So HV Shion is very straightforward. I've seen many beginners start with this character. Yeah, Katsuki Koma is so sick. I love it. I love watching it to be honest. Um, but yeah, HV Shion. Very good beginner friendly character. Runs it goes in. She's really really fast. She has okay normals. Okay normals. She has big damage. She has easy to run set play. I think she has the tools you need to like understand what a multi character is. Outside of that, I think her benefits is like outside of being fast and she has Xion JA, which is a bit worse than Xion, like actual Xion JA. She's not as privileged. It's not as privileged. Her overhead is very weak compared to Xion. Very easy to react to, unfortunately. On her reward of throw is good because she gets a summon. So if you know the OTG, you get a lot of bar and you get a lot of summon, but you don't get much damage. Yeah, I mean, she was one of my beginner characters for sure. But I don't think she's that. I mean, the more I played her, the more weaknesses I found in the character. A lot of her pressure is very telegraphed, and she has clear gaps. I think that's the problem. She has very clear gaps. Oh my god. Yeah, Efficient. I was a point in my life I would just play that all day on net play, but that was long ago, my friend. Yeah, I think that I was gonna say the best reward she gets is of like Akiha's throw, so it's like the main set play you get. Right, it's like also Akiha summon beats a lot of DPs. I have a whole video on my channel for CV Shion. I made like a CV Shion because I love that character. She's like my baby. Um, I made a video showing like beating a lot of DPs. He beats like Arcueid DP and stuff like that. Yeah, I definitely want like I want to like Vishion to suck my blood, dude. Turn me into a vampire to be together forever. Genkias. But yeah, no. Yeah, this thing with her. You feel me? Outside of that, I feel she's okay. Yeah, she used to be broke in PS2. She used to be like she used to do so much damage. She was broke. Like H moon in PS2, dude, that was broke. Also, her 6B is kind of cool because it's like the whole like, half screen projectile that does a lot of damage. If it's like air unblockable, it's good stuff. But yeah, I am nothing too special. She's just there. This character, I need to show. When am I gonna shield this character? This character, Yawashige puts this character on the board. Yawashige is such a strong player. He puts this character, which is like a joke character. This character is messed up. I'm not kidding. Also, Yawashige at Taku, but he's been putting work for a while now, man. Putting work for a while. Yeah, her 6 to 3 is pretty good. I better than Seal and high tier worthy. I mean, she's definitely. I might say she might be better than Seal. I don't know, but this character is so like. Remember, this is not ordered, so if we was sat for like another 2 hours and ordered this, I'm pretty sure she'll be pretty high on the list. Like, pretty much for sure, I know she'll be pretty high on the list. But yeah, what does she suffers? So she has a little mind game with the Neko, and it's pretty fun and all, like definitely catches people off guard with the air unblockable Neko. But if you don't know how to play around her, I think the way you beat her is that you have to position yourself in a way that you can call out the Neko. Like if he commits to the Neko, you can punish her. I think that's kind of how you beat it. Like in my case, I have one of the best matchups versus her because I get to whip on reaction, or I have good shield reactions in general. So I usually either I whip or I shield, and I don't really care about the Neko, and I get to play normally. So the seconds where the Neko is not on play is the seconds where you need to explode the fact that she's mech, that she's not may not have the best normals. However, she has something that mech does not have, and that's 5C. That's like Hisui 5C. Like just run at you with a chainsaw. That shit is crazy good. So if you saw Java Shige, he did the same strategy that I've been saying with Hisui. Run under you and then 5C charge into big damage. She gets that. I think that changes the character. I think that makes her way better than Mech. Yeah, 5C charge is amazing, such an amazing normal. So I think that in itself makes her better than Mech Hisui, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that's that. The major weakness is how you exploit her in neutral. Like I was saying, you just you don't gotta play her game. You gotta understand the positions where you need to be at. The ways you can punish, like shield an echo. You need to be able to shield an echo in reaction or punish in reaction. Yeah, don't let her play the scramble game because if you put it in the corner, then it's super annoying to deal with because the pressure in the corner is so annoying. Yeah, that's how I put it. I wouldn't say worst neutral, but it's like a neutral that it's kind of telegraphed. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to say. She's such like an interesting character. Another thing, she gets the arc drive, which that arc drive is so good. That's kind of all right. So moving on, what else do we have here? What haven't we discussed? We have the other Seifuku, so might as well touch upon them. And we have. Oh my God, Wark. We haven't talked about Wark. Oh my God, we have a while, man. All right, so the other two Seifukus are gonna be in this tier. My the playlist was like, man, you've been here for a while. Do you want to continue? Yes, of course I want to continue. Uh, Give us Nekomek style mates for Kohaku. Let's Hisui into the enemy. Alright, so the other two Seifukus. F Seifuku, really underwhelming in my opinion. She can definitely play the game. She has good normals. Her damage output is average. If she goes for Air Throw Ender, it's average. She goes for Oki Seme. It is so bad. Her Oki is fake. It's really bad. The release of the block. Her command grab damage is very like in the case of Seifuku, see Seifuku. Her command grab puts you in the corner into a mix-up. If Seifuku gets probably a knockdown into fake Oki or an air throw and has to play neutral all over again. Yeah, I'd say is very, very bad. Yeah, she's very like good at mashing 2A. I think she has one of the better 2As in the game. I think. HA on the other hand is just hardworking. Sees a some of the hardest combos in the game. Not much reward overall in neutral. Like her Sokode are like so underwhelming in neutral. Let's just say that. I think like the characters like we know she has some potential, but it just gets like outshined so hard that nobody like I barely seen anyone put work with this character. Yeah, 5A is I like her 6B, the little like anti-air claw thing. I think it's cool. Also, she has 5C, right? She has Akiha. She has Akiha's 4C in the form of 5C. So I kind of like that, but overall, I haven't messed too much with the character. I just felt like so underwhelmed. Like I would just play Sisei at that point. You feel me? I feel that's kind of what it comes down to. It's like if you want to reward with the character, you need to put in so much work, and it's like, is it worth it at that point? But yeah, that's kind of the thing with HA. There's not much to say about her, but she's just mad outclassed. Like one of the examples of one of the worst examples of an outclass character. Yeah, I guess she's kind of easier to play, I guess, in that regard. But again, her execution for like optimize, like the OTG pickups and stuff, it's so like tricky. I don't get it. I myself I can barely get them. The other okay, so we have the other Wara and we have Lens. I kind of want to put all Lens together. I kind of want to put all Lens together, and I think I might do that. Do I want to do that? Yes. Also, we have the okay. So there's not much to say about HV Akiha. She's the Latin American character. A lot of people in Latin American played her at some point. But she's just shitty C. I want to put it. That's like the lamest description for her, but that's pretty much it. She's very lame. She doesn't have like she has different tools, but none of them feel like remarkable enough for me to like say, oh yeah, she has this. Honestly, you want to play your diff like because you want to be cool, or you come from like SA like us, King of Yakiha 98. But yeah, I'm trying to speedrun because well, it's 11:30, man. It's been a while. I didn't expect this to take this long. Also, controversial pick. I think this character is mid tier. Um, let's talk about her for a bit. She had the jetpacks assist, which are interesting. She has the little like throw, like Mekisui throws for combos, which are cool. She also gets like some good mix up with them from the V version, if I recall correctly. She has damage pro and damage pro for Atriaki. Yeah, I want to say that if she had better rewards, she'd probably be better. She'd probably be like mad good. But that's the thing about her is like, yeah, it feels like you're doing like average damage for like having to play like these weird neutral calling to call jetpacks. So I don't feel it. I used to play her when she had the infinite in PC. Like I was doing a combo video where the ending would have like an infinite type of combo, and then they patched the game the day before, and then I couldn't do it anymore. So oops, got bodied. But yeah, like I don't think I don't think she's super trash. She's Kohaku after all, or not. She has Kohaku normals. But yeah, I feel at this point we're in like low in the Kohaku normal barrel. Like how much can Kohaku normal save you? You feel me? What else do we have here? All right, so we have Warks. I don't want to put Wark in the same tier, H Wark at the same tier as the other Warks. I think that would be an insult. But uh, is it an insult? There are some matchups where this character actually shines. So just for the sake of counter picking, I would not. Let's put her in mid. Let's put all of Warks in mid tier. Let's make the clear distinction. Ins- I think it's an insult. Yeah, I think C and F are so much better. Yeah, they're all mids for sure. They're all mids for sure, but C and F are definitely better characters overall. Like straight up, you can make that up. Oh, insult. Oh, I got to. Oh, wow. Okay, that was too much. That was too layered. That was too layered. That was too layered. They're all mids, just quoting Red Blade. It is just a mid. How can you get opened up by a mid? I love Red, man. Such a shit poster. God damn it. Oh my god. But alright, so we all know it worked, right? She jumps around, controls neutral, throws rings, throws rings, goes in, presses buttons, sometimes throws, does good damage sometimes. But it feels like she can't open up. She can open up people as like convincingly, I feel sometimes. At least I have a tough time when I play her, and I fighting versus Warwick, I usually don't feel that afraid. I feel more afraid of F, to be honest. I think F has like Kisate, I get like half circle forward, like half circle back. C. That shit's like super meme, but I get hit. Cause I think I got 50-50 off a make of like a block string, but like you kind of can tell where it's gonna land. But sometimes I EX guard enough or something, and I feel it's gonna be on one side, but it's on the other. I don't know. It's such a meme. Like I play FR because I like baiting with charging. Yeah, I think outside of Masa Seaward was pretty fun to watch. But outside of Masa, haven't seen any that I really liked. H Work, oh my god, I have such a bad opinion of this character. I think she's another one is this like outclassed, but she has the little like full screen stare, so she can fight zoners better supposedly. Like supposedly the Neuro matchup is supposed to be like way better for Wark. But I don't see it. I would just play C or F. Nice, I see. Honestly, I think she's like My favorite is probably C for the neutral and whatnot because it feels like Arcueid. So she has JB. I would even mention JB for F C Wark is super broken. That button is super good. That button is very good. For F Wark you don't have that privilege sadly. But yeah, I feel they're like they feel equally to me sometimes. It's for me. It's really hard to decide on this pick sometimes. Like that's what I'm saying. Like mid-tier is very difficult to organize like this. The whole HR beats Nero is a bad meme. I think it's even. It's even. Like I don't think you get much benefits. You could just play C-Arc or whatever, get same results. In my opinion, at least. What do I know, right? What do we got next? So we had the Wildlands. Here's like what I kind of dropped because I think at least one of them are low tier. I think at least F might be, but she's also said to be the best, but I think H is the best because she has the best command, or like one of the best commanders in the game. Well, this is one of the other characters that you really like being like a grappler mentality. Definitely just pick her up. But right, so let's go because each Wyland is a different character. C Wyland is bad Nanaya. C F Wyland is bad Zoner, and H Wyland is grappler. It's really weird. She has such a fast dash. She doesn't do like the craziest damage. Her mix-up is okay. Her command grab is like the range of the command grab is a meme. She can be in ranges. She can be in ranges that she like you can't press a button because it's not gonna reach, but the command grab is gonna reach you. It is absurd. It is a meme. Like it's definitely like something that can throw you off guard. Yeah, her. I think her combo theory is very interesting. I think her combo theory is like one of the like coolest in the game. But because she rebeats so much, she doesn't get much damage. That's kind of a thing of C Wyland too. You kind of have to like know how many rebeats you're getting and stuff. Cause the little ski attack like for C and Edge, you can it counts on reverse beat. Yeah, yeah. H Wyland, you know we have the representation from H Wyland, the player. So H Wyland, the player plays H Wyland. I think it's good. Definitely like worth checking out. He wins some net play tournaments in the multi court. Is there any other mid tier? H-Wara, of course. I think it might be, yeah. So H-Wara is here because he's just weaker C, like way weaker C. It is absurd. His damage is way lower. His neutral is worse because he doesn't have 5B or just like for like pressure. He does have 5B. His 5B is like an anti-air. Yeah. Like you play for the 5B, I guess, cool, but it's not worth it. In my opinion, it is not worth it. It is just outclass, period. Like there's not much to say about him, in my opinion. I think he's just so bad. He's just so bad. Like I just put him because he has the water normals. He has the water normals, but outside of that, I think he sucks. But yeah, that's it for that. All right, it's time to hit rock bottom. Here we made it. We made it. We are in low tier territory. We are in low tier territory. So over here is where the dreams are broken, where people get sad. We start crying because we start seeing there are favorite characters. Let's say low tier is not gonna be ordered either. I just feel it's gonna take forever, man. My one of my favorite characters in the game, F Kohamek, opens up this sadness. One of the worst Kohakus. Uh, Not much to say. Her assists are very weak. Her damage is okay, except when she hits with something that's not from the main character. So if you get hit by the assist, she has the rocket launcher, the little pew pew pew, pew, the grenade launcher, which I think is sick. I think it's sick, super sick, super sick. But they scale to shit. She doesn't do any damage. It's not doing damage. Her RPG, she has an RPG, but you know how like FMAC RPG is like, it's like a low. Like if you block it high, you get hit. You can block it standing with you can block it standing as F Kohamek, which is kind of lame. The crossbow is not that bad, but that's the thing is that she just lets herself so open in the wild that she just gets destroyed. So that's my problem with her assist. You end up playing like F Kohaku, but a bit weaker. That's kind of what it ends up being. Because her normals look the same, but her frame data is worse. So that sucks. I don't know why they did that. Like I hate how they do that sometimes. All right, so the rest of low tier here, of course, the other Vishions. There's a clear distinction. I think C Vishion is borderline low tier, mid tier, but she definitely struggles so much. She's so much meter dependent. She's so much meter dependent. She doesn't build meter. I think that comes down to that. Her reward is very low unless you have a summon. If they get hit while you have a summon, you can like break 5k with the mega scrot optimized routes. But those are Illuminati. Those are Illuminati tech. They're not allowed to be shared. But having CL summon, I think is very interesting for CV Shion. FV Shion sucks. I don't I don't want to talk to her. That she sucks. There's nothing. There's nothing. It sucks because her dash is startup. She does, she just struggles moving around. It feels like awkward. It doesn't feel like you're playing Melty. Like when I play Melty, I want liberty. Like I want to move around. But with FHN, you feel so restricted. So I don't. That's what I don't like in general. And opening up people doesn't get any easier. So I'm sorry for the F. I'm sorry for the FHN people. I really like the character, to be honest. I really like her, but there's no point. The other worst, this is the worst made. Uh, well, I mean, the worst Kohaku clone, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels like. So this is the worst Kohaku. Why? Because it's so underwhelming. Her assists suck. Yeah, Efficient has Geyser, but it scales. Like, imagine if Hime Geyser scaled like shit. Well, that's Efficient too. It's so sad. Like, what the hell happened? But yeah, H mates is it's just so underwhelming in general. You're playing a half moon, you're already setting yourself down, and then you have assist or trash, and like not that many moves. It feels like the character's incomplete. Like I genuinely think she feels incomplete, and I think the reasoning was because in PS2 she did damage from what I could gather from information. Back in PS2 she did a lot of damage, so she kind of balanced that out. But in this version she's not doing anything. Yeah, she wants to be cool, but she's not decent. That's kind of what it is, honestly. Like these characters in low tier, sadly we don't have not much to say about her. Yeah, I mean, you can still combo, you just can get a reward. You still get like a fucking flight mix-up. It doesn't matter. So, alright, so we're here. The rest of Miyako's, clear distinction. C is not that bad compared to H. C actually has good corner pressure. H sucks, straight up. But C, the problem with C is that her pressure is super broken. But because she rebeats so much, when she gets the hit, she doesn't cash out. So it feels like you're not doing damage. That's kind of like that's kind of the problem. It is. I think that's a major problem with FC Miyako because she does have the normals, the same normals as F Miyako, but she doesn't have the reward of like working your ass to get in. Outside of that, yeah, I think her mix-up is okay. I mean, she has very good frame traps. That she's gonna open up people. Yeah, just step below. I know we moved on, but why is CV Shield so much worse than H? Alright, yeah, so H does a lot of damage. So the good thing about her is that when she goes, she's pretty fast. She can get in. If she gets a hit, she's gonna cash out for solid damage. Not a good mix-up. So the way CVCon plays is that you knock down and you summon, and then you knock down and you summon, and you knock down and you summon. Because she has many good ways of getting up knockdown into summons. So basically, you play for the mix-up, but the overall damage you're doing is very low. If she did more damage, I've been saying this ever since I picked CVCon as my sub. Yeah, she's my sub slash second main. Ever since I picked her up, I was like, if this character did more damage raw, like without a summon, I think it should be better, like way better. The other problem is that CL summon. She has a special where she summons CL and is mad hit stun, and it gets you a free summon, which is big for her. It's huge. The problem is that it's 150 meter, and the other tool she has, the command grab, her arc drive. You also use it a lot. So this character is meter hungry. She wants bar, but she doesn't generate that bar. So you can't really burst. When you play her, when you burst, you lose more than just your bar. You lose like your offensive capabilities to an extent. But yeah, I think that's what sets her apart. I think that's a major problem she has. Now you could play her just like H and just do damage, but yeah, just do BC throw, but you're not getting as much off like as H would be. I think H is just straightforward. I do think C is pretty easy to pick up though. I did make that video in hopes of someone actually trying to like pick the character, but I wouldn't like anyone to like suffer, to be honest. But yeah, outside of Miyako's, well, the other Respifes just they look, especially C. I feel so disappointed for series. Series has good like they look good. The hitboxes look so big, but when you put it in frame display, they're trash. Most of them have a lot of green. They don't come out until later. The hitboxes are not that what they look like. So she's definitely underwhelming on the not on the animation. The animations look cool. Yeah, series cries basically. That's basically what's up. The animations look like her normals will be broken, but they're just not. When you put it like, I think if she had better hitboxes in general, like her animations look like they will be godlike. What the hell happened? It, and her bunker reversal. So she has a little alpha counter special. I think it's interesting. I don't think it's trash. Oh, Onani hitting us with the knowledge. That's the Reese player that he is. Dun 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 dun. No way to invade. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's a fair criticism. I mean, that's something F-Race kind of covers with JB, so I understand. You know, in a game with air footsies, they don't have that many cool ways. I think it's interesting that I think it's trash because basically every low tier. Oh, my roommate is coming in. I predicted this 3 hours ago. But basically, yeah, that's major. That's major. Her problem is like air movement, and then like ground movement is not as great. So I would say that it's problematic. Hi. What else we got here left? Of course, we're gonna put the boy. It's that boy. Hi, Sky. Uh, yes. All right. So C Neko. What do we got, C Neko? So I think it's the most playable Neko. If you want to play Neko, if you want to suffer, play Neko. Play C Neko Archaeos. C Neko Archaeos actually does damage. Neko Archaeos. Accurate. Neko Archaeos. No, C Neko Archaeos. No Neko Archaeos. Neko Arc. Neko Arc. No Nak. Nak is a meme. Do not play Nak. But C Neko, it actually does. It's like if she hits, she actually does damage. It's kind of messed up. And outside of that, it's weird to talk about C Neko because there's not much representation. There's some in Japan, but underwhelming character overall, as it should be. I think the major problem is air movement. The air dash that she has is a little like float, and it doesn't get you anywhere where you need to be. So you need to rely on like super jumping around and whatnot, and like her air normals are like a god awful. But yeah, so if you want to play an Echo, but just for the damage, also she has an infinite on like some characters, but don't worry about that. You probably won't ever get hit by that. I think that her major strength is like the damage. The cell phone resets because she can read your text with the cell phone. Oh, she can get Neko. She can get Nekohime beam. It's weird because the ridiculous air dash actually good for Nak. Yeah, the thing is Nak can has the projectiles that actually reach, so it can actually stall in the air and whatnot. So if I'm gonna put another Neko, probably Neko Chaos here, but I don't think it does. I don't think he deserves that. Maybe for Esu, I think Esu puts this character out of like don't play tier. So just for shits and giggles, they're next to each other. Just, I don't want to talk on Nak, but yeah, Nak is another meme characters like crappy Nero. We have Kaijin, we have Esu in Japan, so we have some representation, surprisingly, of this character. Just block the mid lord. And we have the other Nekomex. So the other Nekomex, F Nekomeg, of course. Shoutouts to Naminori, my boy Naminori from Japan. He puts work with the character. Whenever he came, like what he got third last year. Frosty lost to Ala. I think he beat it Ala last year. Like he beat it Ala and then lost to Ala in losers, and then he actually managed to beat them this year, and he got second. So congratulations to him. He definitely puts the character on the board, but I'm sorry, I think F Necomech just sucks. Doesn't have any of the strong tools the C has. Doesn't have the good, like C move mechanics. Doesn't have that much pressure. The specials are underwhelming. She does have a good 2-2 reversal, 2-2 C. I think the only way to punish is with throw, right? It's like it's very kind of safe from what it looks like. Yeah, no 5C. 5C is ignorant. Yeah. Right. Oh, also we have for my character, the Siotaku winner character, like the counter pick to Brick H Coma. You should check the VOD later. Yeah. So what can I say about H Coma? He won a major, so he's broken. Yeah. Not yet. So H Coma, no damage. H Coma, can jump, cancel his normals. Pressures are alright. I think he has the best pressure of the Comas, which is not saying much because F doesn't really care. She can just play TikTok game really fine. The combos on H Coma are so underwhelming because he plays like Akadensa Coma. So in Akadensa he couldn't only do like air throw, like A B C launcher air throw. That was his combo, but it didn't matter because in that game was so fast and he like didn't really need that because he would do good damage off of it actually. I think F Necomeg is still better. Oh yeah, yeah. Remember that this tier is not ordered because they're all trash. But oh, you took an F Kohamek? Like, I mean, I don't know. I think F Kohamek gets away with it with murder because she has Kohaku normals. Like, how much can Kohaku normals carry you? That's the problem. So that's the same thing why I think like H mains is like they like can be salvaged because Kohaku normals kind of carry you, but you're hitting like very low on the barrel. But yeah, I think F Necomech can play the game, but I think he's definitely struggling like unnecessarily. Are we missing any character? Are we gonna get yelled at? Does this look complete? Alright, we have Of course, play if you want to lose. So this goes the other neck, the other knack, and the other neko. I think we cover every character in this list. You know, F-Mates, Koha lead has a H Koha combos, so she can do 5k from bot to consoles. H-Mates Koha. Why do you know this, Konano? I'm disappointed. Play if you want to. The other Nekos. So this is kind of what we're looking like. Honestly, modifications to this list. Maybe Ciora might be lower. Uh, so do I want to put Wara next to H Nero? I think that's major my point right now. Personally, I would say H Nekomet is. Oh, I would. You know what? I agree with you. I don't. I think it's an insult to put F Nekomek next to H. It's like mad insulting. All right, let's put this character here. Fuck this character. Yeah, definitely is like play if you want to lose. Do we got everyone? Yes. So modifications I'm looking is just probably putting COR a bit lower. Hisui lead is low tier, but Koha lead is mid. That's the problem with this mates shit. I mean, honestly, I don't know about. I still don't know about H mates even like that. To be quite honest, I think I kind of want to move War a bit lower on the list. Since this is ordered, this actually kind of matters. Actually, mid tier, I forgot to put H Nanaya. Definitely, it's a big distinction. And also low tier, I want to put H Tono. Definitely a big distinction there. Definitely H Tono has nothing to do with the other Tonos, and H Nana has nothing to do with the other Nanayas. Any other of these cases that we can notice real quick? Not really. So everything else looks okay. Let me double check. Shit tier F mates. F mech? H mech? Oh yeah, H mech. H mech low tier for sure. Should be pretty much unplayable, but eh. Think she has enough. Is strong enough tools to survive the Neko Wars. So I don't think she deserves that treatment. But I mean, we kind of covered 93 characters in 3 hours and 40. H9 gives me trouble locals. Yeah, I mean, he's just playing like fair. Yo, Shao. Oh my god, Shao came at the end of the stream, man. Thank you for the follow, man. Coming clutch. But yeah, I think kind of looking like the final version. I'm like making sure I got every character I wanted. Uh, but yeah, looking kind of like it. Oh, Vicky, thank you. Appreciate it. But this kind of looking like it. So, all right. Please, how do I? Okay, now how do I save this without, bro? I'll save download, right? All right. But yeah, this. I think I hope my explanation for most things. H Akiha. Were were we thinking H Akiha's on the same team? Because I do think she's okay. I don't think she's bad. Like I understand I do understand if you want to put her mid tier because there it is true she feels kind of underwhelming sometimes compared to the other two. I think the fact that she doesn't have the ribbons kind of hurts her a lot in movement. So she definitely plays lower than the other two. Oh my god. Ala, why'd you doing this? You think I have to? Oh my god, I appreciate it, Ala. Wait, we got how many we got? We got four. You saw that? It was like you're my number one. I wasn't expecting a number. I was expecting like four on the same day. Are you kidding me? Look at my y'all got me crazy here. Y'all got me crazy. I ran out of water. I don't care. This was definitely hardcore. Appreciate it, no, that means a lot for sure. Like, nah, like I honestly did not expect like would ever get a sub, would ever get subs like that. But I think for the sake of argument, I definitely understand that H Akiha plays neutral slower. Like she definitely has a tougher time to play the game than the other two. So because of that argument, I agree that she'll be here next to H9 because they're both ugly. But this is definitely a tough list to make, but we went over it. Took us stream time 3 hours 41 minutes. That was gonna be more. But I think we covered every character. If we miss any character, I'll be pretty upset. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. But all right. So I'm gonna post this, and I'm gonna probably just be like, if you guys want to see my thought process on it, you can watch the VOD ad insert video. Now that I think about it, but yeah, let's see. Why do you put C-mates below Kohaku? Because this is implying you're playing C-mates Kohaku lead. C-mates Koha loses 6C into feint, which is plus on block, loses the command grab, and instead you get the assists from Hisui, but they're all bad. Like the Hisui assists are not that good. Because you can just block all high, like there's no mix, they don't add up anything to your offense structure. So that's why I feel she's definitely weaker. My YouTube's still pausing because I've been here for forever. So I think that's when the main problem comes. Is just you lose some of your offensive tools that you really don't need to lose. And they definitely like affect her. On the other hand, C-Mate Hisui might be better, but I don't think she's top tier. She'll be high tier in that case. The reason is that C-Mate Hisui trades her projectiles for better Oki, for better like mix up. So it's a trade-off. Is if you want better mix-up, go C-Mate Hisui. If you want better neutral, pick Hisui. But yeah, this is looking kind of complete to me. I will probably post this and I'll probably quit for now because I do have to take a break and study a bit. I did study beforehand. I did study beforehand, as you all saw, for JP. But I do have that tomorrow, so I'm gonna get back to it. But I'm gonna post this. I mean, I appreciate everyone for showing up. I mean, I did not expect to hit a like 50 plus like follower cap. That was fire. That was fire. Now, but I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for the subs, man. Honestly, like I'm gonna come back. I need to come back to y'all. I need to fix my I'll fix my desktop ASAP. We're gonna get some streams going because I really wanted to come pick back like streaming. I bought SNES controllers to play Kaizo Mario World, man. I couldn't. And my thing decided to die the day I got it. Dude, that was cheap. That's OD broken. All right, I appreciate everyone. Y'all have a good night. I'm just gonna post this real quick, and then y'all take care.